Cashman, Brandon Adam, Perry, David the Real Thomas, Anthony Fitzgerald, Big Lakeshore, Geo James Khalil 98, salute. Ratchet since 9-1, my brother Bish, B Megastar, salute. Real Talk 90, salute. Mr. Pazor, salute. Adrian Pittman, salute. Frank Rodriguez, Misfit B, peace and blessings, Queen. Frank Rodriguez, salute. Black Alpha, Schoolboy Let, salute. What's good with you, Let? Anthony Overton, Andrew Schwab, Around the World, Splash Master 03, Paul Sutherland, CB Sports TV, my brother Carl Burrell, Reggie Milligan, Terrence G, Millionaire Mindset, Roy Jones Jr., what's good with you? Keith Graham, Kareem Ebanks, TSM 7, Robbie Sanders, Jet Ski, Kenneth Pinkney, Twiggy Twone, Terry Smoot Jr., Neil X Davis, Schoolboy Let, my brother, Terry Smoot Jr., what's good? Yep, we're going to have them on. James, salute. Quan, salute. Mr. Mont, Valmera Sports and Video, Marcus Daly, Stephen Young, Chuck Palumbo, Andrew Swat, Demone Daniels, Terrence G, Native Black Faculty, Conversations, James Jones, salute. King Meta, salute. The Brothers UK, Stu Baby Love TV, Muhammad Arif, Denzel Horton, salute. Yeah, we're gonna work today. Corey Yellowman Jackson, my brother, what's good with you? Y'all know we're going to work today, people. Stedman Paget, Big Jag, Freddie Robinson, salute. Pablo Escobar, Chris Garcia. My brother Drew Titan in the building. What's good with you, Drew? We're going to work today, my peoples. Elijah Campbell, Big Jag, salute. KQKC Boxing Network, my brother. Go subscribe to my brother Drew Titan. Go subscribe to my brother KQKC Boxing Network. Bumpy Thompson, salute. Chris Hayes, salute. Mr. 6 Seconds, salute. Oh, we gonna get it in today. Bomb Squad for Life, Tone 40, L Won't Fail, Ronald Howard, T Tate, D Grant DC, salute. L Hodge Malik Bay, salute. Show Enough Slaps, Talib Cunningham, Big C, salute. My brother Andrew Swap in the super chat, salute. Appreciate you. Robin Montgomery, salute. Take Your Cut, Black Ham TV, Fat Cat Showdown, salute, salute. Showdown Boxing, Charles J, Steve J, salute, salute. What's good, my peopleizations? Oh, we're going to have special guests in the building, and we're going to talk about it today. You understand me? Skinny Hardaway, Abdul Rahim, Tim Allen, Fly High 89, Akondo Sammy Hassan, Eric Jenkins, Anthony New Winery, salute. Waldeck 357, Eric Jenkins, salute. Shawn the Icon, Peasy Palais, salute. Money Moolah, salute. Damian Milton, Kieran Alexis, Tab Investments, Keith Oliver, Big Nick 32, salute. Chantel Robinson, salute. I got my KK Penson TV t-shirt on. Lauren Anderson, salute. Drew Hines, The War Report, December very own Dwayne Freeman, GO315, Chantel Robinson. Yeah, I can't lose today. How Stephen A. Smith, Skip Bayless said when he on Skip Bayless, Charles J, salute. Lauren Anderson, salute. Skinny Hardaway, D-Lo 44 Boxing, David the Real Thomas, salute. Winston Lee, Darren Jones, salute. Smash the like button. Alice York, salute. Rampage Jackson, salute. How Skip Bayless said? I can't lose in these. I can't lose with this on. I can't lose with this on, man. You understands me? I can't lose with this on. You dig? Sherman Callahan, salute. Romel Lane, salute. 503 Lion, my brother. Go subscribe to my brother 503 Lion. Castro 410. Tex Rock, salute. I can't lose with this on, man. Gravy Davy, salute. You understand me? Chilltown Majors, Macadocious Mac of the South, salute. Salute. Stan Swoosh, salute. 503, I can't. What Skip Bayless say, 503? When he showed the Jordans, I can't lose with this. Can't lose with my KK Penson TV shirt on. Paul Carrick, salute. My brother in the super chat. He said, peace, Blue and the LDBC family. Salute. Ghetto love, salute. Brian Powell, salute. My brother Dwayne Freeman said 161, that don't cut it. We're going to send them the link when we get them likes to 500. Anthony Maynard, Drew Titan, Jose Villanueva, Joe Davis 2310, PGH Big Dog, Big Brother in Life, salute. Kareem Ebanks, salute. Once we get them likes up and let the people get on in here, it's go time, my peoples. You understands me. You understands me. Hurricane Carter, salute. You understands me. Stu Baby Love TV, salute. Ricky Dub, salute. Take Your Cut, salute. Jamal Henderson, salute. Javon Carter, salute. Jerry 216 Robinson, Sad One, salute. D-Lo 44 Boxing, my brother in Super Chat, no notifications, 503 sent me, salute. Wow, man. K. Mola 504, salute. Lakeith Rao, salute. E-Town Vet, salute. How you feeling, my guy? You know what I'm saying, TV, salute. Mizzy down in the Bean Town Mizzo. Big Jock, salute. Anthony Howard, Fred Dallas, Texas Boxer, salute. So we're going to get them on once we get them likes to 500. Tone Bone, my brother in the super chat. He said, salute, Blue Blood, salute to you, king. Yeah, we got to come in here in drones, man. Underground Asylum, salute. Dirk, salute. Quest for Knowledge, Cortez Bowl, salute. You understand me? We're going to get the God up in here in a second. Stephen Young, my brother in the super chat. We're going to work today, man. Salute my brother Stephen Young in super chat. Support the grind. LDB strong. Yes, sir. We're going to work. Bleak side. Salute. Once we get them lights up, 500, I'll send the link. June Bugger. Mayal Garmetto. Salute. Bleak side. Salute. James Galbraith. Salute. Anthony Maynard, my brother. Salute. June Bugger. Salute. Tariq Reed, Daniel Jones, salute. Fell Arcade, King Corleone, KS, salute. Macadon 1, salute. Philly Miz 215, CJ Bray, Damian Forster, Brooke 83, James Wesley, Acondo Sammy Hassan, salute. John Blaze 06, salute. Mills Lane, Anthony Nelson, salute. Salute to Chi-Town. He said, yo, salute from Chicago, salute to the Chi, man. I got to come to the Chi because, you know, they paint a picture of the Chi, man, because they don't want us to go visit, man. ABM, salute. PG, salute. Boxing Hideout TV, salute. Mayo, salute. He said Canelo numero uno. Antonio King, Daryl Duhan, salute. I'm going to come to the Chi, man, because, see, that's what they want us to do, man. D. Bostic, Southside of Music, Michael Jones, salute. Main Boxing Biker, salute, my brother. MMA, Will Desha, salute. That's what they want, man. They want us not to, you know, Willie Sam, salute. They want us not to. Mark Ambrose, salute. Dirk, salute. Sawai, salute. Yeah, Wood Brooks, salute. Yeah, Joe Davis, 2310. I know the Chi, you know, and I'm not gonna say if things don't go down there because I'm sure it does. But they paint a narrative, Matt Wade, Marcus Priest, salute. That's the only thing that happens there. Anthony Nelson, salute. They make it seem like that's the only thing that happens there. T. Tate, salute. Matt Wade, Moped Mosley, salute. Right? And that's not that ain't cool, man. PLG Ski, salute. Darryl Hickenbottom, salute. Calvin Ringo, ABM, Cortez Bowles, Ronald Scott, B. Ham, salute. That's the picture they paint. Oh, they got you like this. Can't go to the Chi. Don't go to Chicago. Why not? You know what I'm saying? This is the picture they paint for us, man. Samuel Demise, salute. It ain't good, man. Kanye B, salute. Frequent Flyer RC, salute. Corey Staley, salute. Kenneth Howard, salute. Next Level Rise, salute. C99, salute. He says Chicago's a beautiful city. I'm sure. Hurricane Carter, Mr. Pazzo, Anthony Nelson, salute. Says Chicago got the best food. Except pizza. Leo Davidson, salute. Jay Goods, 1226, salute. Adili Ascari, MMB, salute. What's good with you? G Fresh, Cut West, salute. Taylor Bell, my brother in the super chat. He said, interrupted my Outcast listening session for Blue. Oh, we gonna work today. Mo 2013, salute. My brother KQKC Bossy, he said, you right. I got you when you come. Oh, I'm holding you to that. RBZ, salute. Jerome Youngblood, salute. Wood Brooks, salute. Oh, I'm holding you to that. Best believe that. I'm coming to the Chi, baby. Coming to the Chi, man. Anthony Rhodes, my brother in the super chat. Salute to you, King. He said, keep working, Blue. Oh, we're going to keep on grinding. CWG 1983, salute. He said, Chicago pizza better than New York. New York slice is bigger. Uh-oh, where'd he go? Why did it just disappear on me? New York slice, what? New York slice is bigger, but that's all. Nah, man. He said New York pizza over Chicago, that ain't up for debate. Stan Swoosh. That's a fact. You understand? Kareem eBay, salute. So I'm coming to the Chi. Jonathan Pauls, ELB Motors, salute. I'm coming to the Chi. I wish I could bring some New York pizza with me, man. Kevin Monaghan, salute. Because how you going to do a taste test if you can't bring the pizza? You got to have the pizza side by side. Kevin Monaghan, salute. Frederick Moore, salute. Earn your stripes. Big Dose 513, salute. You got to have the pizza side by side. John Page, my brother Batman in the building. What's good? Salute to you. Junteo the Great, salute. RV, salute. Anthony Maynard, salute. How we gonna do a comparison if we don't have both pizzas? Now, if I go to the Chi, I'm only gonna have Chicago pizza. I'll do a Brooklyn, salute. And if I'm in New York, I'm only gonna have New York pizza. So we're gonna have to find a way to bring, you know what I mean, Players Ball, Big Homie Coop, salute. Chef Curry, my brother, salute. We're gonna have to find a way to be able to incorporate both. Denzel Horton, salute. Because see, here's the thing. I could go to Chicago and they have a New York pizza style store there, but that might not be New York pizza. It's just like when you come to New York, we got Chicago pizza, but that's not. I never had. I've had Chicago pizza, but I've never had Chicago pizza. If that makes sense. Thomas Ray, salute. Mark Wonderlick, salute. If that makes sense. You understand what I'm saying? Boxing Trap, salute. I had what they call Chicago pizza here in New York. But how do I know that's Chicago pizza if I've never been to Chicago and had Chicago pizza? I gotta go to Chicago and have Chicago pizza. I can't have Chicago pizza without having Chicago pizza because they said it's Chicago pizza here in New York. That don't work. Salute to my big bro Curtis Hunt in the super chat, dropping that $500 on your boy Blue. He says, salute, Blue. Love the grind. Hashtag LDBC. Hashtag HOBC. House of Boxing Champion. Salute, big bro. What's going on with you? Big bro, I was texting you and calling you for a while. Dark Kent, 718. Salute. P. Machino, salute. So once we get these likes up and we working, then we're going to send out these links. Miss me on one. Salute. And we're going to work today. Woo-wee. We're going to have the OG Enrique Hawkins, salute. Team Crawford up in the building. You understands me? My brother Bitch said, I went to school in Shaw. New York pizza's better. Both good though. Oh, word, bitch? I didn't even know that. So, bitch, you got the best of both worlds. You went to school in the Shaw and then came to Brooklyn? 7, salute. Wow. And this is his daughter's shirt. My brother Bitch, be megastar. Go subscribe to KK Penson TV. If you have sons, daughters, nieces, nephews, little cousins, friends with kids, have them subscribe to KK Penson TV. That's my brother Bitch, be megastar. This is his daughter's channel. Have them subscribe and support the channel, support the grind. I ain't even know that. Wow, bro. You had the best of both worlds. Twiggy Twone said, no pizza like New York. I'm trying to tell you. Dav 316, salute. Smash the like button. Doc Holiday TV, salute. My brother 503 Lion said he about to sub the KK Penson TV. Yes, please, let's get them up. I want to get them up to how many subs they got, Bish? Ebony Queen, peace and blessings to you, Queen. D-Man Jr., what's good? Sir, D. McGee, salute. J. Goods, 1226, salute. My brother Quentin Gilliam in the super chat. He said, tell them fall back with that goofy Chicago pizza. Now that Yonkers pizza better. Makai Willis, salute. See, that's the thing. Until I go to the shop, right? How am I know? Ricky Chino, salute. My brother in Super Chat, he said, salute, Family Blue. YouTube not sending out notifications, shaking my head, almost missed this. Man, that's, you know, that's how it goes, man. Old school player, salute. Mark Seabury, salute. Gregory Griffin, salute. That's why we just got to check in. And I know sometimes my times be a little off. And so sometimes people be like, man, you check Third Eye Louis, salute. Sometimes I'm here, sometimes not. But like my brother, I've been stepping on my brother toes, BFTB boxing, because, you know, my times are off, man. Just dealing with some stuff with the wife, the house, and things of that nature. So I just need y'all to bear with me and pardon me, man. Eric Jenkins, my brother in the Super Chat, the best channel for fans of boxing. Salute to you, King. Much appreciated. Don Ron, Almighty Law, salute. Donald Celestine, salute. Scott Birmingham, my brother, salute. Mark Thomas, salute. Yeah, so we're going to have on Team Crawford. And y'all already know. Do I got to tell y'all what the topics are going to be? Mike Smith, salute. Do I need to tell y'all what the topic is going to be? No, right? Jason Helton, Fly High 89, salute. Surrect 357, salute. Do I need to tell y'all what the topic is going to be about? Slick T, salute. My brother, Mr. Pazor, in the super chat. Me and my 3 wives and my girlfriend watching you, fam. Salute to you. You a good brother, man. Salute to you, King. Snacks B, Alice Carrillo, Frederick Moore, Guyanese Fire. What's good with you? Dury Jones, salute. John Legene. Where you been at, John Legene? Saku West, salute. Nick Silvio, salute. Jerron Smith, salute. John Legene, where you been at, man? I ain't see you in a month of days, man. Mr. Finesse, Anthony Hernandez. Anthony Hernandez, I ain't see you in a couple of days, bro. Scotty Earl, salute. Salute to my brother, Godawada Judah in the super chat, dropping that $50 on your boy Blue. He said, salute to you, Blue. Let's see what excuse Team Crawford gonna come with today. Oh, man, listen. Oh, we gonna work today, bro. We gonna work today. NBA D Nice, salute. Wonder X, salute. Chosen One, salute. Soda Black, the movement, salute. We gonna work today. We gonna work. We have 500 likes. I'm about to send out that link. Michael Mayer, salute. Soda Black, the movement, salute. Mr. Compress, salute. Our man Hunt, salute, my brother, in the super chat. He said, I'm okay with the fight materializing if it means EJ not relinquishing his leverage. It's bigger than boxing now. Aaron feels black should take what they give. Hey man, I can't knock that. New Fat Boy Fitness, salute. We have 500. I'm sending out that link. Let's work. I'm gonna send the brother the link now. Let's send out that link. Let's go to the videotape. Let's go to the videotape. Brian Corbett, salute. Stu Baby Love TV. Let's go to the videotape. Let's work. And I respect the brothers. You understand me? I'm going to send out the link now to the brother. Sending out that link. Cameron Russell, salute. Jafari Caesar, salute. Let's go to the videotape. Wendell Augustine, salute. Cornelius Weatherford, salute. Big Dose 513, salute. So this is the biggest fight in the sport of boxing. We know this, right? Main event, my brother, salute. Will Johnson, salute. Crawford wants 50-50 split with Errol Spence and then gonna lowball Shawn Porter. What part of the game is that? Hey, you right, King. Drew Mack, salute. Kenny B, salute. Coach Biddy, salute. And Bo Mack, I know you're here, Bo Mack. Cecil Fielder, salute. Bo Mack, I know you're here. Come on out. Come on down. AZAP Sam, salute. Jay Gibson, salute. Come on down. RT Thom, salute. Mr. Mechanical, my brother in the super chat. He said, salute, Drew. You had sweet and low in the blender. Oh, yeah. Drew Titan. My brother, Drew Titan. Salute the Drew Titan. Satavius Walker. Salute. Sylvester Solomon, 2011. Salute. Salute to my brother, Drew Titan. If y'all didn't hear him on the barbershop last night, putting it down, salute to my brother, Drew Titan. Bronx on deck. Go subscribe to my brother, Drew Titan. If you didn't hear him on Barbershop Conversations last night, go check it out. Beautiful. And Scribe, salute. Salute. He said, let's go, Blue. Oh, we're going to work today. We're going to work today. Smash the like button. Keep the likes coming. Just waiting for them to respond. Royal Bailey, salute. That's all I'm waiting for. Galvatron, my brother. Tyrone Mosley. Venice Hightower, salute. Yeah, my brother Drew put it down yesterday. And I'm holding court today. Fresh Press 402, salute. TB Haver, salute. You can't handle the Drew. Yeah, you can't. Oh, I love that. He said you can't handle the Drew. Woo! Drew, you got to switch your name to the Drew. You got to switch your name to the Drew. Trick Noty, my brother, salute. Dallas Cowboy fan for life, salute. Drew, you got to switch your name to the Drew. That's real right there. Salute, Vince Williams, my brother in Super Chat. I thought Bud and Porter were friends. Why wouldn't you want to see your friends get paid fairly? Salute, Blue. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. Pugilist Nino Brown, salute. Reginald Rainey, salute. OG Eric in St. Louis, salute. Jose Juarez, salute. Yeah, my brother Fred in the building. Barbershop Conversation. Go, ooh, Fred doing big things, man. You understand me? See, I always give, Fred can tell you, I always give him his roses while he can smell them. Always. Every time we talk, I let him know. I always give him his roses while he can smell them. Always. Whether we together, whether we on the phone, wherever, whenever. He stomped with the big dogs. You understand? Y'all remember the movie? What's the name of that movie? I used to love that movie where smash the like button as we wait for them to come on in. Salute my brother Keon, Everything Boxing and Sports. Go subscribe to my brother Keon, Everything Boxing and Sports. And go subscribe to my brother Barbershop Conversation, my brother Fred, man. What's the name of that movie with Troy, the movie Troy. Remember that movie Troy? Smash that like button as we wait for them to come on in. Smash the like button as we wait for them to come on in. Wipe your feet before you come inside. KP from KC5, my brother, salute. Wipe School of Skills, my brother, salute. Wipe your feet before you come inside. So y'all remember the movie Troy? At the end, and he said, yeah, with Brad Pitt. Remember at the end, right, when they was putting the coins on his eyes, and he said, I want them to remember me forever. Tell them I walked this earth with Achilles. Tell them I walked this earth with Hector, with giants like Hector, right? SLK 50 TV, salute. Jay Gibson, HDZ Boxer, salute. JU RBZ, salute. That's how I feel about my brother Fred, man. The real black historian king, Ja-U, salute. Tell him I walk the earth with brothers like Fred, man. When they tell my story. Town Biz Sports Entertainment. What's good with your town? Go subscribe to Town Business Sports Entertainment. Lucci Capone, Snoopy the Kid, T Diddy, salute. Eugene Aaron, salute. We just waiting for them to come on in, man. Waiting for them to get ready to make their way in. You understands me? Oh, we're gonna get into all that. Smash that like button. We got 1,000 people watching. We waiting for them to come on in. We waiting for them to come on in. Matt 121, John 422, salute. Cashman, salute. Kenneth Howard, salute. We waiting for them to get in. As we wait, smash the like button. As we wait, smash the like button. As we wait, as the world turns, smash the like button. Alice York, Rashid Sheed, salute. New York, what do you say? New York City don't sell no Chicago pizza. Where you get that from? LOL, I was in Chicago, and Chicago pizza tastes nasty, bro. New York City has the best pizza in America. They have New York pizza. Well, you got to move around, good brother. They got Chicago pizza. They claim that it's claimed to be Big Dose 513, salute. It claims to be Chicago pizza. Like I said, I ain't get Chicago pizza until I go to Chicago. Mr. Mechanical, my brother in the super chat, he said, tell Big Mac, come get this. Yeah, man. Bo Mac in here. Zan Colder, salute. Bo Mac in here. He in here. American Patriot 1776, salute. Mercy D, salute. Bo Mac, come on in, man. Send me your email. I'll send you the link. Christian Obika, salute. No problem. Eric R, salute. Aeon Jack, Satavius Walker, salute. Was waiting for them to get on in here, my peoples. Sweet Science Examiner, salute. My brother Box Conversation, Reggie Owens in the building. Go subscribe to my brother Box Conversation, Reggie Owens, man. 7 Series, Pablo, salute. Coach Shawn 311, Quan 43, OG Shawn the Don, salute. I am Ill Will, my brother, salute. Go subscribe to my brother, I am Ill Will. Ramses Piper, salute. Man, hey, Fred, my wife said, man, you got to stop watching Fred late at night. All you doing is eating snacks. Yeah, and I'm like, man, I'm gaining weight, man. Listening to Fred late at night, man, with ice cream and popcorn. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Popcorn and white cheddar popcorn and Ralph's Ices, man. Man, did Fred come on so late in New York, man? Maybe 1, 2 in the morning. I'm sitting there eating popcorn and ice cream, man. Wife like, you better go to bed. Will Johnson, yeah, they did, man. Kenyatta Ali, salute. Jimmy, salute. Money Talk Sports, my brother in the super chat. Yeah, my wife like, man, what are you doing? Money Talk Sports, my brother in super chat. What's going on, Blue? You getting in there early today? Yeah, because we got a special guest coming on. Boxing Hideout TV, salute. Third Eye Explosive, salute. Boxing Hideout. Melissa on next, salute. Hope I said that right. You know I'm not the my education don't go that far. My brother Ramses Piper in the super chat. He said, I listen to y'all all day at work. Salute to you, King. I appreciate you. Cross 7435. Harry Jones Jr. William Goins, salute. Ken Welp, salute. Mr. Mo Love Music. Wallace Carter III. So we just waiting for him to get in here, man. Sure. Larry Gonzalez, my brother in the super chat. Blue, don't let him get away without answering why I take peanuts from Kel, etc., but not take 60-40 from Spence, knowing it leads to big money later. Oh man, you already know. You already know. Asharala Chape Ben Yadawada, salute. What's good with you, bro? William Goins, salute. Oh, you already know. Y'all already know. Omar Hamilton, salute. Y'all already know what it is, man. Pun intended. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV. Pito Frescobar, salute. Benjamin Harrington, salute. William Goins, salute. I'm just waiting for him to get on in here, man. Let me send that link one more time. I'm going to send the link one more time. Pardon me, my peoples. Oh, I ain't even send Kurt the link either. Hold up. Wait. Hold up. Wait. Link set. We just waiting, man. We just waiting. The Raider Scholar, salute. The Raider Scholar, salute. Money Talk Sports, my brother in Super Chat, dropping that dub on your boy Blue. Kevante T, salute. He said, Blue, that Ryan Garcia fight this weekend going to tell us a lot about him. Oh, for sure. For sure. I can't wait. And New, salute. We just waiting, my peoples. We just waiting. Patiently waiting. Cameron Russell, salute. Salute greatness, salute. Murtala Ali, salute. We just waiting, man. Smash the like button. How many likes we got? So anyway, Kelly McLendon, salute. So let's talk about this while we wait, man. Let's talk about this, right? Juan Jr. Boxer, salute. How did Derrick James not get Trainer of the Year? How did Derrick James not get Trainer of the Year? Somebody help me understand how Derrick James didn't get Trainer of the Year. Kenneth Pinkney, salute. True Blue 45, salute. Slim Creeper, salute. Sherman Bray, salute. How did Derrick James not get Rodney Vincent, salute, get Trainer of the Year? He has two. I'm going to tell y'all why. Because they don't hold Jamel Charlo in high regard. That's why. Pac-Man ATL Tay, my brother Tay in the building. He held it down too. Salute to my brother Tay, man. Jonathan Santiago, salute. Alfred Petaway, salute. How did he not get Trainer of the Year? And I'm going to tell you why. A King Within, salute. He said the question is, what's the purse and why can't each promoter pay their own fighter? I like that. DeAndre Carey, salute. Salute to my brother, A King Within. Vega the Buchanan, salute. I'm gonna text him again. Cerebral shadow boxer, salute. So, right, so Lamont Griffith, salute. So here's the thing. Here's why, right? Here's why. Because they don't hold Jamel Charlo in high regard. That's why. They don't hold Jamel Charlo in high regard. That's why. And because they don't hold Jamel Charlo in high regard, they dismiss his accomplishments. And in dismissing his accomplishments, they dismiss Derrick James. Basketball Planet, who has Jamel Charlo fought? Who's Canelo Alvarez fought? Who did Canelo Alvarez fight? Basketball Planet. Who did Canelo Alvarez fight? To win for his trainer to win the award. G Money, salute. Who did Canelo Alvarez fight for his trainer to win Fight of the Year? And isn't it ironic that Canelo Alvarez just fought a week ago? Richard Diaz, salute. He just fought a week ago. The Real McCoy, salute. Thrill Hill, salute. Pablo Escobar, salute. Kelly McClendon, salute. He just fought a week ago. So they gave him the Cut West, salute. He just fought a week ago. Dirk, salute. And they automatically gave it to his fighter? Well, Derrick James had 2 unified fighters fight this year. 2. And they 2 high-profile fighters. James Johnson, salute. Will Latimer, salute. They 2 high-profile fighters. My brother BFTB Boxing in the building. Go subscribe to my brother BFTB Boxing. Salute, King. I'm just waiting. I just sent the link out. We just waiting for them to come on in, to get on in here. The link is sent. Sent it twice. Sent it twice. Mr. Mechanical, salute in the super chat. He said, Bud them a no show. Drew got them, he got them shook. Salute my brother in the super chat. Mailman Mike, my brother in the super chat, he said smash the like button. Salute to my brother, Mailman Mike. Uh-oh. Oh man, here we go with this. Oh boy. This is weird, man. Oh, here we go. The Chosen, salute my brother. Hold on. Because this is, I don't understand. This computer is different. Chosen One, my brother in the super chat. Blue, you know, this team Crawford, hopefully they're not ducking. Man, nah, he can't do that, man. Surret 357, my brother in the super chat. Get those likes up. I guess we'll vote for the LDBC award. For sure. 7 Trail, salute. So, man, this is, oh, there it is. Because this is touchscreen. Let me see. I'm just waiting for them to come on in. I just sent out the link. OP Link, LD, salute. My brother in the super chat. They rehearsing their lives before they come on. Salute. Man, I sent out the link, my people. 1,200 people waiting. Let's make it happen. Eric Bowden, salute. D. Walker, salute. Jermaine Johnson, salute. We just waiting. We here waiting, my peoples. See? So, yeah, so they don't give Jamel Charlo enough credit. And that's why they could overlook Derrick James. because they don't give Jermell Charlo enough credit. If they gave Jermell Charlo enough credit, then it's impossible to dismiss Derrick James and his accomplishments. But see, they didn't. And then, get this. Derrick asked them, how did I get overlooked when I got 2 unified champions, right? And they said, well, maybe next year. Because Teofimo Lopez's dad, Teofimo Lopez Sr., and the fight with Teofimo Lopez and Lomachenko was considered a higher profile fight. How? When you have 2. 2 is more than 1. So he had 1 high profile fight, Teofimo Lopez Sr. Derrick James had 2 high profile fights this year. 2. How could Teofimo Lopez Sr. have 1? Eddie Reynoso have 1, and Derrick James have 2. Huh? Neil X Davis, my brother in the super chat. That don't add up. That don't add up. Neil X Davis, my brother in super chat, said you got to give them Bud 60% of your donations. Unbelievable. It's a lot, baby. Real Ramses Piper, my brother in the super chat, said, real talk, Blue, LDBC should do own awards. Don't worry, bro. Got something for y'all, man. I got something for y'all. Heavy do what? I'm not going to be able to do it. Heavy do what? Not going to be able to do it. Smash that like button, man. We got 1,300 people. We just waiting for our special guest to get on up in here. And we're going to make it happen. And we're going to make it happen. Big Walt, PKR, salute. LeVar Cooper, salute. PGH Big Dog, J.A. Dixon, LeVar Cooper, Jay Reed, salute. Salute greatness. Salute Terrence Bailey Sr. What's good with you, OG? Heavy do what? I'm not going to be able to do it. Amin Ra, salute. Khalik, Raouf, Habib, Hamed Bey, my brother, what's good with you? Jonathan Simon, salute. Tommy Tom, salute. Mac G, Quay Scott, salute, salute. John Anderson, salute. I'm just waiting for them to jump on in, people. Predicate, salute. Get the likes up to 1K. So anyway, there's no way that Derrick James shouldn't have gotten an award. No way Derrick James should not have gotten an award. HM Pro, Insight Third Eye Awoken, salute. Darlin James, salute. Mr. Mechanical, my brother in the super chat. Top rank hype job, nowhere to be found. Salute in the super chat. Appreciate you, King. Elevated consciousness, baby. Ruben Langford, salute. Yeah, they got to come through. Got to come through, man. Loving Down Gaither, salute. Wallace Carter, the third. We just wait, man. I sent out the notification, sent out the link. I'm ready to go. Real McCoy, my brother in the super chat. MBF, he said the truth. Hashtag Iron Man. Salute to my brother Real McCoy in the super chat. X Krypton, salute. I'm just waiting, bro. I'm just waiting. I believe it was his baby girl birthday too. So that might be the holdup. That might be the holdup because I know it was his baby girl birthday. NBA Film, salute. Boxing Good, salute. But there's no way Derrick James don't get Trainer of the Year, man. There's no way that guy, salute. There's no way. It's unexplainable. Not possible. Kick Sign Socially. Philly Braska, salute. Northside in here. He said, Bud ain't ducking nothing. Tell him to get on up in here. Philly Braska. Tell him to get on up in here. Tell him to get on up in here. Tell him to get on up in here. GD, Ken Broadwater, salute. Tell him to get on up in here. Bruce Lee, salute. Tell him to get on up in the building. Say less. Tell them to get up in here. Tell them to get on up in here. My brother Bitch B Megastar in the super chat. He said, tell Bud to log out of his School of Skills account and get on. Fresh Breads 402, salute. Eli Zachary talk everything, salute. Coach Shawn 311, salute. Is in Nebraska the state they went to in Belly? Yeah. Yeah, you remember Method Man? Is that the in Nebraska? I rose dolo from state to state. Ha! B Paulie, salute. The school skills say y'all got jokes today. Mr. Conference, salute. Triumphant, salute. I rose dolo from state to state. Ha! You know what I mean? Y'all gonna make me put my Avarex on. Y'all gonna make me put my Avarex on. John Anderson, salute in the super chat. Bud is not Duggan, but he ain't no A side though. Nope. Hold on, I'm getting a phone call. Hold on. Take your cut. You ain't right for that. He said Bomac over there dropping the dime on the chat. I'm gonna have to drop the dime on these dudes. Salute my brother Koshawn 311 in the super chat. Appreciate you, King. Chester Howard, salute. I'm gonna have to drop the dime. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I'm gonna have to drop the dime on. I'm gonna have to drop the dime on these dudes. Shout out to Omaha, Nebraska, man. But they got to get on up in here, man. You got to get in here, man. You got to get on up in here, man. You got to get on. J. Jalil Turner L, my brother in the super chat. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. My brother, Main Boxing Biker in the super chat, waiting for Bud equals waiting for. That's all right. Come on, man. Oh, man. H-Town 713, salute. Nighthawk. Look at Nighthawk. What you talking about, Nighthawk? We showing love, man. Daniel Staley, my brother in the super chat. He said, salute, Blue Bud, paying fighters dues. Salute to you, King. Sherman Bray said, y'all being hard on Bud for real. Man, listen, I pegged him as the best fighter in the world, so, you know what I mean? S.TV, Tico, salute. Drew Max, salute. Aeon Jack, salute. Man, Bud is, man. You can't take nothing away from him. Can't take nothing away from him. Dude's great. What's good with you, Kurt?
Hey, Blue Blood, what's up, chat? Blue, what's going on, my brother?
Salute
what's
to my
going
brother,
on?
Kurt Anderson, a.k.a. Kurt Sugar, a.k.a. the historian, my brother, my co-host. What's good with you, Kurt?
Ah, man, I'm chilling, man. Finished working, man, getting these orders in, and I was watching, while I was working, they showing an old Florida State Virginia Tech game with Michael Vick. I remember that game. You know, just thinking about boxing. We got boxing this weekend. Ryan Garcia, and Terrence Crawford. People supposed to be on. I got some questions. I want to get this fight on, man. Boxing, needs this fight real desperately, man. Spence and Crawford.
Yep. I'm just waiting for them. I sent the link twice. I text them everything. Just waiting for them to come on. No sack 504. Salute. We just waiting, Kurt.
Hey, you know what I was thinking about, Blue, man? I was like thinking about the history of the heavyweight champions. And we done had 40 heavyweight champions since 1908. That's not including the black and colored heavyweight champions. We would have had at least 70, maybe 65, 40 heavyweight champions since 1908. 40. The dominance of American boxing.
Man, that's crazy. That's outrageous, Kurt. That's outrageous.
Yeah, certain channels, on across the pond, I respect England because they invented boxing. Goes back to the 1600s, and they had the forefathers, James Figg and John Graham Chambers, and they invented mouthpieces and boxing gloves. But you have two British heavyweight champions, and so they're anticipating the fall of American boxing, but it's not going to happen. Seeing Shakur Stevenson being from a boxing town like Newark, New Jersey, I've been following Shakur ever since he was like 11, 12 years old. Man, Blue, we had like 3 or 4 Shakurs, man, but they decided to go other ways and rather than pursue the great sport of boxing, and Shakur stuck with it. And look where he's at now. Other fighters could have been up there. A lot of talent in Newark, man. I mean, you can walk down the street and see 2 8, 9-year-olds slap boxing and be like, you know what? I could do something with that kid, and put him in the gym, and that's a potential world champion. So, the talent is beautiful, man. It really is.
I don't understand. Okay. Yeah, Kurt, man. Man, tell me about it. Same thing here in New York, man. There's a couple of dudes I be seeing. I'm like, man, why'd you give it up? My cousin included. Why'd you give it up? To be working for the town and stuff like that, man. Come on, man.
Absolutely, man. The boxing gyms in New York was crazy. I regret not, making my rounds in New York, but New Jersey has so many gyms. 8th Street Boxing Gym is a famous gym in Newark. They say Marvin Hagler used to, be there. He moved to Massachusetts. Marvin Hagler's from Newark. Then his mother, because of the riots, took him to Massachusetts. But when he had hair, he used to frequent 8th Street Boxing Gym. You had Gerald Hayes, and he was a real good fighter. Gerald Hayes, and you had James Hard Rock Green. I remember meeting Pinklin Thomas at Miss Kelly's boxing gym when he beat Tim Witherspoon. So, I was very lucky to have that pedigree, growing up. In Patterson, you had Lou Costello. Remember Abbott Costello? He was a boxing, he was an amateur champion, Lou Costello. He's from Patterson. That's where I was born. And then I moved to Newark later. But, and you had Lenny Shaw. That's the gym I was at every day. And it's funny because a lot of people don't know me and Scrapbook was at the same gym at the same time. Wow. And we probably walked right past each other.
And didn't even know it.
And didn't even know it. I was a light heavyweight then. I was weighing like 175. And, you had, Johnny Bumpers and Rocky Lockridge. I know the guys, Kendall Holt, Omar Sheikah, all from Patterson. Ruben Hurricane Carter. Denzel played him in the movie. So.
Hey, Kurt, did you know Ruben Carter?
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, man, I know you had to have some stories then. You probably still got stories, though.
My father used to talk about him a lot.
Wow, man. Man, that's one of my favorite movies. And I know it's not even in depth to the level, it can be. But that's one of my favorite movies, man, The Hurricane.
That's a great movie, man. Denzel did a great job, but I like the movie, but that's living in 2 towns, and both towns were like a hotbed for boxing. They only like 12 minutes apart, right down Route 21. So I was very, very lucky. You know, there's still gyms in Newark, but not like it used to be. They have many gyms in any inner city: Detroit, Chicago, New York, of course. Been to Madison Square Garden at least over 100 times, man. I used to go, you know, see the fights, man, and it was great.
They can ready to come on in. Lamont Griffin, my brother in the super chat, he said, make sure Bomac explains why he get Errol, he said why he can't get Errol on the phone, but Fred got him on speed dial. That's a fact. And then we got Mailman Mike in the super chat. He said, Blue and Kurt, the dynamic duo, salute, King. Salute to you, man. Mr. Mechanical, man, he said, tell Big Mac stop eating and get the LDBC smoke. Man, salute, my brother, Mr. Mechanical. So they're getting ready to jump in now. GD, salute. In the super chat, he said, Team Bud need to take 40%. Hold on. Take 40%, which is a fair offer. If Bud wins, then he's the man. I think Errol beats him, though, but it's only one way to find out. That's a fact. T-Rock, Coach Burris, salute. And as while he's coming in, Kurt, I'm gonna ask you this real quick. Because I don't know how long you're gonna be on, if you know. So I want to ask you this quick: what you think about Derrick James having two high-profile fights, Lecce Puma skills, salute, two unified champions, and not winning Trainer of the Year? He lost it to Eddie Reynoso, and he was in third place. They had Teofimo Lopez Sr. at number 2.
You know, I'm glad we have this platform, this beautiful boxing community called the LDBC, so we can stand up for injustices. It's an injustice. It's a snub. It's worse than that. That's an understatement. That's a no-brainer when you have two unified champions. You have a guy who you had to nurture, get back from a terrible car accident, and beat a 2-weight division champion. Matter of fact, went through him. And Danny Garcia, you had Jamel Charlo beating a very dangerous Jason Rosario, who knocked out J. Rock Williams. So I'm like, you got two, not one, two unified champions, and you come in third place. That tells you that, you know, they not respecting certain people that's in the sport of boxing, and it's almost criminal that he's not winning Trainer of the Year. They looking past him, and his accomplishment having two unified champions, that should put him way over the top. But you got him in third. Who did Canelo beat for his trainer to get Trainer of the Year? Now, with Teofimo, which I like because he's good for the sport of boxing, but they taking one victory and it's resonating so loud, you know, with Teofimo beating Lomachenko and his father being trainer. I hate when a fighter win one big fight and it's like he's a Hall of Famer already. That Trainer of the Year should go to Spence's trainer, man. It's not even close to me. It's not.
No. We got him in the building.
What's happening? What's happening, Blue Blood?
What's good with
What's
your champ?
happening?
How you feeling?
Good. I didn't
waiting for me and you like they wait for Errol and Bud, man.
I know. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But Bernie, this is my co-host Kurt Anderson.
Okay, how you doing, Kurt?
Nice to meet you, man. I'm glad you took time out in your schedule to talk to us. And we're a boxing crazed community, the LDBC.
Yeah.
I've been following Crawford ever since he had dreads early in his career, man. So, you know, we're glad you're on. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. And he took his time out because I believe today's your daughter's birthday on top of it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
we celebrated on Saturday. We had the party on Saturday though. We had a big party all day. So today is just the actual day. Yeah.
Man. So, salute to you for taking that time out too, man. Because I know how that goes, man. So I'm gonna give you a chance to speak your piece on it. Start off, man. Hold on, we got Jeffrey Brooks in the super chat. He said, "Tell Bud this is a legacy fight that is much bigger than a 50-50 or a 60-40 split." But go ahead, Bernie. I'm gonna let you go ahead and speak your piece.
Blue blood, right there for both of them. For a boxing fan, we're boxing fans. Whether you like this guy or that guy, that just says it all right there. That's why they need a fight. That's why no one needs to interrupt this fight. Neither one of these guys need to interrupt this fight, say anything to distract from this fight. Everything should be going towards this fight. So to say 70-30, that's a distract. That's something to take away from the fight. You know, as a fan, I'm disappointed. You know, and I think as far as us with Bud, of course, he wants to have respect, but he said 50-50, he's fine with 50-50. I've heard him say that, and that's really at the end with they taking out all the quotes or whatever. 50-50, he's good with that.
They saying everybody in the chat. I don't know if you can see the chat, but they telling you tell your princess happy birthday.
Okay, thank you. Appreciate everybody. Happy holidays to everybody. Yes, thank you.
Yes, sir. Now, my thing is when it comes to we can't ignore the business part of the sport of boxing, right? And I think people take it as we taking something. I always say Terrence Crawford is the best pound for pound fight in the world, right? And I think people misconstrued the fact that what we talking about him doing in the ring compared to what's happening outside of the ring, right? Okay. And so what Errol Spence is doing, right? When he says 60-40, like you said, it's not about the money with Bud. But if it's not about the money with Bud, then 60-40, he should accept that. You see what I'm saying? Because we know the numbers don't lie. Even though as fans for us, we want to do away with the numbers. But today's time with sports and social, it's always been there. It's just social media just highlighted even more than it was before, right? Because we knew the numbers with Lennox Lewis and Mike Tyson. We knew the numbers with Mike Tyson and Evander Holyfield. We knew the numbers that they was dealing with. The difference is today's time, everybody's highlighted, right? Where it wasn't so much on the forefront like it is today's time. But it was always the business part was always a big part. Go ahead.
Okay, the business part was always okay. You said Lennox Lewis and Mike Tyson, and we knew they were getting big money. It wasn't Mike Tyson saying, "Oh, that's Mike Tyson." Even though he's fast faded his time, he gonna get more than Lennox Lewis. That wasn't the battle. It was good. These guys gonna make big money because who they are. This time, that's what I'm saying. Now they're trying to. I don't even understand why the money just keep coming up with the Errol Spence thing. I just don't understand it. Come up to a plain old scuffle to two top warriors need to get it on, and I don't understand why the money is coming in. And then you saying, I know that you saying the numbers don't lie, but first of all, you have to understand what we're dealing with. Two fighters chose who they chose. He had those options, but they both they both came from each side to emerge as the number one. They should just collide. It's as simple as that. What Spence has done, so then he should be favored in the fight because he's quote unquote fought the best fighters. He's been doing all this, so he should be the favorite in the fight. I think Bud's fights would have been just as much, or he'd have done just as many numbers, if not more, had he had those same opportunities. Do you agree or disagree?
No, I do agree, but the part is I agree, but the part I disagree is because he knew it. Nobody's at fault but himself re-signing with Bob Arum. So him signing with Bob Arum, like everybody, he should be his skill set, who he is should be a much bigger star than what he is. But we know who Bob Arum is. From Bob Arum days with Muhammad Ali, Bob Arum days with Floyd Mayweather, Oscar De La Hoya, Mikey Garcia, Miguel Cotto, they all left Bob Arum. When he resigned in 2018, everybody is like pulling your hair. It's like Bob is not doing it for you. And then for Bob to come out and say, I lost more money on this guy in the last 3 fights before Kell Brook, so much so I could build a mansion in Beverly Hills.
Okay.
He not willing to pay. He not willing to promote Bud. So his as a fan, his skills are sitting on the shelf. You see what I'm saying?
Now, backtracking that a little. You saying that him signing with Bob Arum. First of all, he signed with way before there was even talk of all this BC and these welterweights, because Danny was a 40-pounder. All these different things was going on at the time.
But no. He re-signed with Bob in 2018.
I know he re-signed. He re-signed with Bob. Did he re-sign with Bob? Okay. Did he re-sign with Bob? Was it 2018? Because I thought it was 5 years.
No, he re-signed in 2018.
Okay. So listen to this. Even though he re-signed, when he re-signed, Bob Arum was, it was given that he was going to do what he could to get those fights. So I don't know I'm not in the business. I don't understand what else Bob Arum could do to get those fights. And my number one thing about people saying about him jumping ship and going to PBC is that Gary Russell could never get that Santa Cruz fight, and they was the 2 top fighters, and everybody wanted to see those guys fight, but he could never get that fight. For whatever reason, they hate Gary Russell. They would not give him that fight. Even though he deserved that fight, he earned that fight. It was the fight to be made, and he signed with Al Heyman, and even though he could never get that fight. So, it's just ludicrous to say that because he signed with him that he would get that fight. Keith Thurman never got Errol Spence never got the fight with Keith Thurman, and now he's fretting about now he won't give Keith Thurman a chance. So I don't think that has nothing to do with it. I think that's just something the way to say.
But I'm gonna tell you the difference in that situation. The difference is the dog and Bud and the dog and everybody else that didn't exist with Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman he didn't want to give them the opportunity. He barely wanted to give Shawn Porter the opportunity, right? But Errol Spence and Danny Garcia, they fought. Shawn Porter, Errol Spence, they fought. Danny Garcia, Shawn Porter, they fought. Keith Thurman was more so pushed into the position. You wouldn't have to, if Terrence Crawford is over there, he's widely considered the best fighter in the world. He over there, it's no way they can't dance with him. It's impossible because see who Errol Spence, who Terrence Crawford is, right? It's not going to allow them to dance around him because he would have been, should he sign before in 2018, right? He would have been the ace in welterweight division, right? It's no way they could dance around him. They only dance. Keith Thurman was able to do that with Errol Spence because Errol Spence ain't have a belt. Errol Spence didn't, he was just coming on the scene. He wouldn't have been able to do that with Terrence Crawford. You know what I'm saying? And Shawn Porter would have took it. Danny Garcia now, and I always say this: Danny Garcia had the opportunity to fight Bud when they was both at 140, and he didn't want to fight him. We all know this, right? He ain't want to fight him. Mikey Garcia didn't want to fight him. Mikey Garcia said stylistically he ain't like the matchup. We know that's AKA for Bud gonna stop him, right? He don't like the matchup with Bud. But what I'm saying is, if he would have signed with Top Rank, with PBC, we could do it all away with the middleman because look what Bob Arum just said. I'll give Shawn Porter $1 million, or I'll let the fight go to purse bid. Now Bud is the number 1 fight over there. He the best fighter. For one on ESPN, I thought it was highly disrespectful to continue to parade around Lomachenko. He ain't never lost. Bud ain't never lost. He a 3-division champion. He ain't never lost. He was undisputed at junior welterweight. But this is his own network and his own promotional company having a guy that lost to essentially a journeyman in Orlando Salido and placed with only 15 fights ahead of Bud, right? But then Bob Arum says he'll give Shawn Porter $1 million, or he'll let it go to purse bid, and he let it go to purse bid. He'll let Al Heyman win the purse bid, so Al Heyman could be accountable for paying the purses. So it's like, what are we doing here? But nobody.
Okay, what's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? First of all, because you say so much. Let I'll start up with the end with the purse bid. Yeah, Shawn Porter is okay in our eyes. You talking about the business. In our eyes, he's a great matchup. He's this, he's that, yada yada yada. You know, he's a tough fighter. But what have he done? What have he done besides fight people? He ain't winning. He not winning. So he don't. Bob don't owe him enough to overpay him or to give him whatever, because Bud don't need him. Bud is a world champion, regardless of what they say. And if Bob Arum, whatever he want to dismiss him, somebody going to sign him. People going to have to fight him. His views is up. People are watching him when he fights. He just need better competition. People don't want to step up and fight that man. They keep blaming Bob Arum. Bob Arum was willing to let that man fight whoever. He not stopping that man and ducking that man and telling this man what his career path should take. He's willing to sign that man to fight up whoever. It's not up to Bob Arum to like I'm saying, they want him to put up all the money. Al Haymon, they supposed to got all the money. Why is this not a joint effort? It should just be a joint effort. If nothing else but Keith Thurman, with Errol Spence. We already fought PBC fighters before. He already fought PBC fighters before. What's the difference? Come on. Errol Spence, he winning, but who better was he the PBC fighter? Jose, whatever the rest of them, they was all PBC fighters. Who was Errol Spence? They hyping him up. Well, let's see if the hype is real. Let's see if he got to beat Crawford for the hype to be for real. He got to beat Crawford.
But we know for your legacy is not just one fight. So Shawn Porter is a two-time world champion. He arguably got the best resume in boxing, right? And so we got to look at it from this standpoint. Like you said, he fighting him, but he losing. But Bud was looking to fight Manny Pacquiao since 2014. Manny Pacquiao has multiple losses. Manny Pacquiao's been knocked out cold 3 times, bro. But
okay, but listen, who is Manny Pacquiao? You can't put blue blood. Blue blood. You cannot listen. Manny Pacquiao is an icon. Man is going along with the greats. The greats they done lost and they came back, and he's still on top right now. He's still on now.
No, I'm not taking that away from him.
Okay, yes, you are though. Yes, you are though. You are though. You gotta put. Listen, you have to put. Listen, the reason why it's the same way. Muhammad Ali had already been beat, but Larry Holmes had to beat him. Joe Louis was already faded, but Rocky Marcion had to beat him. You gotta beat those guys. He still is it. He still is it. Whether it be Mayweather, whether it be whoever the fuck it is, the lion has to go. The man's still hanging around, and that's the spotlight that he got. When Floyd beat Oscar De La Hoya, he was a shell of himself. He was not Oscar De La Hoya, but he was still the gatekeeper, the man of everything. When Lennox Lewis jumped on Mike Tyson was not the man, but he still had the face of it. So you had to go through that. And they still keep giving Lennox Lewis way more credit for that than they do. Listen, you got to go through that, man. So that's why Pacquiao is still valued. This is another thing, too, though. This is another thing.
Who stopped the fight, though? Who stopped the fight?
Okay, listen. You know who stopped the fight? Listen,
you said we can't blame Bob Arum. Bob Arum says he directly stopped Terrence Crawford from getting that legacy fight.
You know what? He couldn't listen. If you think about it, who can stop people from fighting? The man Pacquiao was a man, as a legend at the time. He could say that man. He could say he want to fight that man. That man ain't got no. Listen, he ain't got no direction for his career no more. That man been fighting killers right off the bat. From Led Wobble all the way to Barrera to back to back. This man ain't been. Come on now. Now,
that's
stylistically, yes, you don't want to fight this man.
But
so
he asked for 20
million.
But he asked for 20 million, right? And the 20 million, Bob Arum said that he blocked him from getting the 20 million. He got the 20 million with Adrian Broner and Keith Thurman, though. So who lost? But listen, who lost in the situation? Bud lost out. He could have had a legacy fight, right? If Bob Arum is he left Bob Arum. Manny Pacquiao left Bob Arum, went to PBC, and got the big money and the big fights.
Because they were stupid. They thought he was gonna get knocked off. They thought Pacquiao was done. They thought they was gonna get off on Pacquiao. Pacquiao, of course, and Pacquiao, he knew he would. Come on, Broner. Come on, bro. Them was easy fight. Then a Keith Thurman was a 50-50 fight. But the Broner fight, come on, that was easy work. And you knew Broner was gonna sell it. And we all thought he did sell it. And we thought he was gonna go. And he didn't do a damn thing. Lord bless him. So they put the money up.
But what I'm saying is PBC saw the value in Manny Pacquiao and they gave him the money. Because you got to understand, they didn't put up that money for Adrian Broner. They didn't put the money up. Well, Keith Thurman, like you said, 50-50. But they didn't put the money up for Broner. They put that money up for Pacquiao.
And I'm just saying this. Okay.
Bob Arum should have put up the money for
Okay.
Bud.
Listen, if he didn't listen,
it's a legacy fight for Bud.
If okay, for whatever reason he didn't, but listen, he didn't want to put up the money. Somebody will. So this is it. You can't say what everybody should do. If you got you can't tell this man he should have value in this man. The man is you just name all the accolades. If the man don't see no value in him, that's on him. He gonna go somewhere else, and somebody else gonna see the value in him. The one thing about it is this in boxing, he's pound for pound the best fighter in the world, and you can't go in or around that weight class without going through this man. So somebody gonna have to pay somebody to fight this man.
Right.
So,
but that's what I'm saying. But you see how you said that Pacquiao accolades because Pacquiao is still the cash cow, right? Like Oscar.
That's why Spence. That's why Spence want him to. That's why.
Right now. Right. But Spence right now, you remove Pacquiao out the equation. Who's the cash cow of the welterweight division? Facts. We got to do facts over feelings.
Okay.
Who's doing the big numbers in welterweight? That's Errol Spence.
Listen. Okay, you think Errol Spence ain't no star. You can't even put Pacquiao in the same. He's not a star, dog. Errol Spence is a star. You listen. You didn't gave him them fights. If Bud could got them fights, got them same fights, it would be a different story. And so that don't make. So listen.
But Bernie,
the more fact
we got to be real. Why didn't Bud get those fights? You see what I'm saying?
Because you know what? The fighters don't want to fight him. Bob Arum can't.
How you gonna order Shawn Porter don't want to fight him?
No, he finna get that work. Shawn Porter finna get stopped. See, Shawn Porter finna get stopped. Shawn Porter finna get stopped. And just like I said this, just how I'm saying this. Okay, don't. If Bob Arum, he talking on his track. Let's leave Bob Arum out. Is Bud still fighting?
Bernie,
yes.
we can't leave Bob Arum out because that's
because of his name. Because of his name, he just said, "Listen, wait, let me speak. Let me speak. No,
let me just say this real quick. Bud just had his. Remember, Bob Arum got upset with Bomac, right? Because it was leaked that a lawyer contacted Bob Arum and stated that they was unhappy that they can't get the big fights, right? So they letting Top Rank know that they can't get these big fights. So he's trying to, and they waiting. Right, the lawyer stated that they're waiting for the contract to expire October 2021, so he could be free. So that's because Bob Arum is holding him back. That's nobody's fault but Bud's, because he shouldn't have resigned.
But listen. Okay. But what motive does Bob have to hold Bud back? What is the motive?
No, he don't believe Bob's motive is just like everybody else. He want to profit as much as he can for himself. If he don't feel like you are a draw, if he can't get a return on his investment, you got to think about this.
Why is Crawford not a draw?
Bernie, he had Floyd Mayweather, Bernie, and Floyd Mayweather had to leave to be Floyd Mayweather, and Floyd Mayweather said, "Yo, I had to buy my way out of this contract." What did Floyd Mayweather just say? He said, you know who's holding Terrence Crawford back? Bob Arum. I gave Terrence Crawford the blueprint. He should be a much bigger star than what he is. I gave him the blueprint. That's what Floyd Mayweather just said. Oscar De La Hoya.
Now listen, I can't put everything just because Floyd Mayweather said it. Listen, first of all, you have to understand.
If there's a history of Bob Arum. You said, why would Bob Arum hold him back? I'm saying Bob Arum has a history. Everybody that left him flourished after they left him. You see what I'm saying?
Okay, but they was flourishing. Listen, Bob. Okay, but Bob Arum gets you to. I mean, it's only so much a man can do. He gets you to that point, and just like if you're a run-of-the-mill fighter, you wouldn't get as much accolades as like a Jose was a Ramirez or somebody. He's a world champion, unified, but so ain't nobody worried about that. But when you got a guy like Bud or Canelo or somebody like that, you get them to the top to where they can go, and now it's on them to make another splash. So Bob Arum has done what he can. There's nothing else more he can do because them guys don't want to do business with Bob Arum for whatever reason. And the number one reason is the fighters don't want to get in the ring. If the fighters told Al Haymon make the fight would happen. Everybody want an arm and a leg to fight Bud. Everybody want an arm and trying to man. No,
If your fighters wanted to fight, they would be making the fight happen. That's what it is. I don't give a you say it. You the fighter. I make this fight happen. Ain't no need to be fussing around with this man. You know he dangerous. You know he a good fighter. We gonna make good money. Let's fight. That's it.
Right,
All this other stuff is.
And that's what I'm saying, Bernie. If that's the case, why won't Bud take the 60-40 split?
Because that's disrespectful to Bud. Listen, that's disrespectful to Bud. Listen, that's disrespectful. That's disrespectful to Bud in this sense. In this sense, I'm not okay. The 60, that's disrespectful for Bud in this sense. It's a 50-50 fight because he do got the board stacked over there for him. Because he did pull out the victory against Shawn Porter. He got 2 titles. That's it. But Bud is an accomplished fighter. He's the best fighter in the world, pound for pound. His skills pay the bills. He's knocking these guys out. It's not like he's struggling with these decisions. He's knocking these guys out. It's a 50-50 fight. Whoever wins goes up. That's it. And there's not going to be any losers in the fight because whoever wins, they're going to come out. Their egos might be bruised, but we as fans want to see the fight. Okay, you're only losing to the best of the best. Whoever loses, only losing to the best of the best, considered the best of the best. There's no losers in the fight for the fans or nothing. They're gonna make money. That's disrespectful of Errol Spence and on so many levels. Because really, Crawford is an OG in the game. Spence is just coming into the game. So at the same time, and I don't even want to get into race and everything like that, but I'm just saying at the same time, after everything that's going on, Bud ain't never dogged Spence out, ain't never hated on him, never talked down on him like that, or never was disrespectful to this man. All he want to do was stake the man because everybody's saying that he the man to beat. So who is Bud not to say I want the man? That ain't why he taking it personal, because he want to fight the best because he believe he the best. I don't understand it. So
but Terrence, Errol Spence is saying take a 60-40 split. Because I'm doing the bigger numbers. I'm the bigger draw. Floyd Mayweather.
But why are you doing the bigger numbers? Why are you doing the bigger numbers? How are you the bigger draw? Don't say you're the bigger draw. Don't say you're the bigger.
Hold on.
You're not the bigger
numbers because you said that he's doing the bigger numbers because he has the better fighters on his side, right? The better opposition, right?
Okay. Listen.
Hold on. So you saying that he's fighting? You admitting he's fighting the better opposition?
He's fighting the more known opposition.
Right.
He's fighting the more known opposition. That's going to be the difference. Okay, that's the same exact thing. He's fighting the more known opposition. He's fighting the more known opposition. Just like you're going to get some new shoes. Okay, everybody knew back in the day Jordans was tops, but you had Bo Jackson, you had Deion Sanders, you had this and that. But if you had Jordans, Deion Sanders, you was going to be cool too. But if you had Jordans, you was just at the crest, So I mean, we
right because one was you making my point, Bernie. Because one was bigger than the other.
They more known. Yes, they are more known. They are more known. So of course it's going to attract more. It's going to attract more fans if they're more known. But in the fighters that he's fighting, did you see the viewers in the fighters that he's fighting that they're watching on television? Because everybody can't make it out. So let's not deduct from television. Let's not deduct from television.
That's what I'm trying to tell you, right?
Yeah.
Again, we got to go back to this.
Mm-hmm.
Whose fault is that? That's not Errol Spence's fault. That's Terrence Crawford's fault. He had the opportunity to sign with the PBC. Or Terrence Crawford. Here's the thing. Terrence Crawford's name is so big, right? He's so big.
Mm-hmm.
He don't need a promoter. He don't.
No,
even
he don't.
Need a promoter.
No, he don't need no promoter. No, he don't need no promoter. But at the time, he still did need a promoter. At that time in 2018 or whatever, he still did need a promoter. But now the hype, and his.
But look what Bud said. This is his own words now. He said, if I wasn't with Top Rank and Bob Arum, I know I could get all of these fights. This is what Terrence Crawford said.
Okay, we're hoping that because y'all keep saying that he's the problem. How is Bob Arum the problem? If he had throw Bud in there, okay, I understand that he wanted to say Manny Pacquiao because that was his cash cow at the time. But why would Bob Arum be scared to match him with any of them guys?
No, but look what Bob Arum said. Now let's follow what he said. He said, "I stopped the fight. I prevented the fight." He said, "You know, I'm
not saying about Pacquiao." Okay, Blood.
Listen why he said it though. He said, "I prevented the fight for multiple reasons. For one, I didn't want to see him get hurt. Pacquiao get hurt, right? Then he said, Look what he said. He said he fought Adrian Broner, only did 400,000 pay-per-view buys. He said, so I'm just happy I ain't have to fit the bill for that. But this is a legacy. So you stop the Crawford fight. That's a legacy fight for Terrence Crawford. And we talking about a younger version of Pacquiao, which we all felt that Bud was going to win. Just like, well, that's why people started saying, well, Manny Pacquiao is pricing himself out because Bud going to knock him out. And he know it. So he's trying to cash out, right? And then now we talking about 2014, 2015. So Pacquiao right now 42. So we talking about it's still at a 36 years old Pacquiao. So he going to get even more credit for knocking out that version. But Bob Arum said, no, I ain't going to give you that fight. This is a legacy that he beats Pacquiao in 2015, right? There is no turning back. He's the biggest star in boxing.
Yeah.
And styles make fights, right? So his style is different because Floyd and Pacquiao fought, 2015, right? 2014, 2015. So styles make fights. Bud is going to get rid of Pacquiao, right? So in the fashion he's going to do it, his stardom is through the roof. But he stayed with Bob Arum. Bob Arum said, listen, I'm not giving you that fight. And then he said, I'm glad I ain't have to pay him. So what did that say about Bud? That say you feel like that fight wouldn't sell. You wouldn't get a return on your investment with Terrence Crawford versus Manny Pacquiao.
But why? Why would you not? How would you not?
Look what Bob Arum just said. I'll give Shawn Porter $1 million. Huh? And then he says, I'll purposely lose. Terrence Crawford is your cash cow. He's the golden goose. How you gonna say I will purposely lose the purse bid to let Al Heyman have to fit? So you saying you don't even believe in Terrence Crawford's star power? Because we know now, like I said, we know the numbers are inflated. Nobody's gonna do Floyd Mayweather, Oscar De La Hoya, Mike Tyson type. That numbers is inflated. Those days is long past because the sheet has already been peeled up. We already know. And today's time, people gonna illegally stream it. All types of nonsense, right? So they're going to take away from the fight. So we're not going to get them type of numbers. But Shawn Porter is not a big draw. But he fought Errol Spence, and he still did 325,000 pay-per-views in L.A. and sold it out. So what I'm saying is, what Terrence Crawford, Bob Arum is stunning his growth. You see what I'm saying? Nobody should be able to stunt his growth because right now Terrence Crawford could walk away from Bob Arum. What promoter, what company is not going to sign Terrence Crawford or want to give him the big fights? They're going to want to give him the big fights. So that's why he said it's only Bob Arum. But so that's why is Bob Arum not?
Why is Bob Arum not seeing that?
But because
if we all can see that, if we all can see that, and we all believe that any of those fights with Bud would make money, why is Bob not seeing that?
But and that's the thing. We got to look at it from this standpoint. How did Bob Arum miss Floyd Mayweather, Oscar De La Hoya, Miguel Cotto? Right now, Manny Pacquiao. Now, he kept Manny Pacquiao for as long as he could. But he missed Oscar De La Hoya. He missed Floyd. He said Floyd Mayweather couldn't sell. And look what he turned himself into. And this is why Floyd said, I gave Terrence Crawford the blueprint. I gave him the blueprint.
Okay, wait. First of all, wait. Mayweather, he had to do that when he did the 24/7. That's how blew Mayweather up. Pacquiao blew himself up by knocking people out and not caring and just just giving it all out and whooping people. That's it. Those are the two major stars. Everybody else, Shane Mosley was great, but he didn't do that. He beat Oscar De La Hoya. He didn't. He had a great smile and yada yada, but he just didn't blow. It just be like that sometimes. I don't understand. I mean, everybody's not going to be a Floyd Mayweather or a Manny Pacquiao. Those guys were dynamic. Mayweather with his mouth, Pacquiao with his fists, and not taking away from Mayweather because he's dynamic in everything what he's doing. But again, if you watch Larry Merchant, he was not a draw when he fought Victoriano Sosa for the lightweight championship in San Francisco. I think it was probably like 4,000 people there. Right. Even though he was pound for pound #1 and everybody knew we was watching greatness in there. But the people don't give a damn about that. So you have to sell yourself. That's why everybody is a character. Everybody that's somebody is a character. Everybody. So for Bud, he's not a character. Like Errol Spence, he's not a character. They're good fighters, but they're not, they're not characters. So you can't expect that. The fights are going to be, everybody wants to see a good fight. And I don't think that all those fights would have made money. Okay, you said Mikey Garcia said he didn't want to fight him for a reason. Danny said he didn't want him for a reason. So those are those guys saying that we don't want the fight. They're saying that out of their mouth. So we couldn't even get those guys. When Spence before Spence was making all the money and before there was turmoil between Bob, Bud wanted the Spence fight and it was still crickets. It was still crickets.
But you got to look at it from this standpoint too, right? You see when Keith Thurman say, "Give me 10 million," and everybody's like, "Oh, he's pricing himself out," but he's not, right? Because Bob Arum told me personally, I was in his office. He said we gave Amir Khan 7 million. Amir Khan his profile is not as big as Keith Thurman's right now. He don't do for Terrence Crawford what Keith Thurman do for him. So if you could give Amir Khan, if I'm Keith Thurman now, Bernie, if you Keith Thurman and you look and you say you gave Amir Khan 7 million, my profile is higher. I only lost to Pacquiao. I'm coming in asking for 10.
Well, listen, tell me this. Okay. I understand that they gave him, but is something got to be wrong with Bob Arum then? Something's not, he's mentally delusional if the man wants 10, but if you're sitting next in your office and you're sitting, this guy wants 10, he's sitting on the shelf. This guy is not that good, but we're going to give him 7. It doesn't make sense. If you're any good businessman, you know that Amir Khan, nobody wants to see that fight. And so either he's delusional, there's something wrong there. There's something missing. It can't there's got to be more to it. Do you understand? Does that make sense?
And look what he said. He said it's difficult to negotiate with Terrence Crawford. This is what Bob Arum said.
Okay.
He says it's difficult to work with him. So this is what I'm saying. So
how is that?
That's what. But this is what I'm saying. So if you Terrence Crawford, if you Bud, you gotta look at this situation and be like, bro, I gotta get up out of here. Because you gotta think, right? So
I understand what you're saying, Blue Blood, but that shouldn't.
Let me tell you. So Bomac gave. So listen, what Bomac said. Keith Thurman knows that the money is not there. He said he don't have that money. Al Heyman don't have that money because they don't have a promoter, is what Bomac said. He said if they had that, they would have sent over a contract with a boatload of money. But you're giving up your leverage because Terrence Crawford is the A side. So if you're telling Keith Thurman to send the contract and send the money over, then Keith Thurman is calling the shots. And you giving up your leverage.
Listen, I'm not a promoter and I don't understand all that. I'm not looking at it from that viewpoint. And I'm not looking at it from that viewpoint because like I said, it don't matter about all those things, those choices. That don't matter. The best is the best and they need to fight. That shit don't matter. That shit don't matter. And Errol Spence need to fucking pull his skirt down and all that weak ass shit he's saying and propaganda. And you should have scolded him about the Canelo shit. You should never let him ride with that shit. Canelo, come on, bro. He can't whoop Canelo. I don't give a damn. He can't whoop Canelo. That's a cash out fight.
But Errol is doing big numbers. If we got to take out the equation. We so used to our mindset is so tied into Floyd Mayweather numbers that we used to Floyd Mayweather numbers. We got to remove.
I'm not even talking numbers, bro. I'm not even talking numbers, bro. He can't whoop fucking Canelo.
I'm talking about Errol and Terrence. He's saying. He's told Terrence 60-40, let's make it happen. You're just giving him an extra 10% from the 50-50 for him fighting, which you admit, he's fighting the bigger names. He's fighting the better. Whether we like it or not, Mikey Garcia is going to go in the Hall of Fame, right? Mikey Garcia is going to go in the Hall of Fame. Shawn Porter is going to go in the Hall. If Arturo Gatti in the Hall of Fame, Shawn Porter going in the Hall of Fame. Danny Garcia going to go in the Hall of Fame.
Wait. Arturo Gatti had thrilling fucking fights. He come from behind knockouts. Clean knockouts. Excitement. Shawn Porter don't got no shit like that now. Shawn Porter's a hell of a guy. Shawn Porter's a nice kid and he's black.
But that motherfucker ain't no Arturo Gatti by a long fucking shot. That man ain't never caused the excitement and shit. Fuck no. Let me tell you something about Arturo Gatti. Let me tell you something about Arturo Gatti.
Arturo Gatti was in action-packed fights. He was in action-packed.
Let me tell you something about Arturo Gatti. Hold on. Wait. Let me tell you something about Arturo Gatti, which a lot of people don't understand. And being as a boxer, that man went from he could box, but he went for more of a boxer as he later on in his career. He changed from an all-out pack slugger. He put more boxing into his game, which was hard to change at a late in your career. For a fighter that took so many punches, his career lasted a long time. He gave a lot of thrills to the fans. So everything ain't always about all those things that you won and everything. He was a world champion. He beat good fighters like Tracy Harris Patterson. He beat decent fighters. Okay. And Arturo Gatti was a hell of a guy far as that. So Shawn Porter ain't never put no thrills on shit like that. Shawn Porter, like I'm saying, come on, man.
Shawn Porter was in all action-packed fights. Arturo Gatti, you said
ain't none of them classic that you gonna remember and you gonna pull them up. Ain't none of them.
Errol Spence and Shawn Porter is a classic.
Okay, but okay, that's the one I'll pull up. I'll pull that one up.
So that's what I'm saying. But what level of opposition did Arturo Gatti beat that's that high? Shawn Porter,
Tracy Harris Patterson was a hell. Gotti beat some good fighters. Doreen, the lightweight champion, lightweight champion that he beat, Doreen, was a hell of a fighter.
Shawn Porter didn't beat good fighters?
No. Who Shawn Porter beat?
Huh? He beat Danny Garcia. He beat Danny Garcia. He beat Adrian Broner. Adrian Broner's a 4-division world champion, right? Come on. Talented Adrian Broner versus Arturo Gatti at 140, at 135. Adrian Broner at his prime at 135 and Arturo Gatti. Adrian Broner gonna put a whooping on him, and we both know that.
I don't know. Broner didn't throw enough punches.
No, I'm talking about before the down the fight. I'm talking about
Broner didn't throw enough. He didn't throw a lot of punches, and Gatti could take a punch, and he could box a little bit. So I ain't gonna say that.
He couldn't move.
Man, Broner was good. Let's not keep hyping Broner now, Broner. All right.
Broner, 4-division champion.
He looked it great. All right. Who we gonna go on that?
I'm just saying we can't take nobody accolades away.
He took that shortcut for that 40-pound title. Who was that guy? Who was that guy?
Wait,
who was that guy? I give him the vacant title, the 30-pound title. I give him that. I give him that title. DeMarco was his best fight. He looked like everything in the DeMarco fight. And after that, I believed in him. I wanted him to go. So I ain't gonna talk about AB. I still love AB from DeMarco. I ain't got no trouble with AB. I love AB. But what I'm saying was this: Shawn Porter is a weight bully. Broner was a 25-pounder. Shawn Porter was a 65-pounder. Shawn Porter was a 65-pounder. Shawn Porter was a 65-pounder. Hey, now let me tell you this. If Shawn Porter was a 65, they keep talking about Errol Spence was a weight bully. And Errol Spence started.
If that's the case, you gotta say Bud was weight bullying then when he fought Gamboa.
Wait. Gamboa was the interim champion at 35. The same belt that listen, wait, Gamboa was a season. Okay, he came in the pros at 126. He was a 10-year veteran. Now, come on. They all fill out the lightweights when they featherweights.
What that got to do with his weight? What they got to do with his weight?
Okay, wait, Blue Blood. Listen. Let me explain to you.
Go ahead.
I'm saying this. Okay. No, Gamboa is not a natural. He was not a natural lightweight, but he filled out to a solid lightweight, as you seen in his demonstration. Still with Tank, whatever. He's still the same size, still same guy. Bud was going his way up. Bud had been fighting at 32s and 19s and all that his whole time in an amateur. So when he came pro, he went to 35. So he was coming out of there. No, you see, he didn't last long. So he was the interim champion at the time. He was a lightweight. But I'm saying, Broner was fighting at welterweight, but he never really was a welterweight. Shawn Porter was a 65-pounder in the amateurs, bro. When he turned pro at 50-something, he wasn't doing shit. Shawn Porter was mediocre as fuck. But they gave him the sacrifice. They helped him out with the conditioning. He put all that thing into itself, which is, can't take enough credit for him. And he fought Devin, who was small, and won the championship. And he beat Danny for the championship. He beat 40 pounders and 32 pounders for the championship. And he was a 65 pounder. And I'm done talking about him. And I can't say no more. Malinaji was gone. Malinaji was gone. But wait. Malinaji was gone. Malinaji was gone. And this and that. But you know what? You know what to say all this to say, Blue Blood? To not take away from these guys, because those guys could fight. Listen, and I want you to say this. Even if at the weight don't always matter, those guys could fight. So those are good wins on their career. I'm just critiquing them. But those guys could fight. Those guys could fight. And anytime you're in there with a guy that can fight, it's never easy. And I made that point. I fought when I was in Vegas. I fought in the National Golden Gloves. I was a 25 pounder and was just a natural 25 pounder. I walked around at about 22, 23. I didn't really have to lose weight. But I fought a guy, he was a 6 pounder. He was top in the country at 106, but he had gained some weight. So he was, he was a little heavy, but he gave me a little trouble because he could fight. So, it'd be like that. I ain't taking nothing away from him, but if I tell the truth, Shawn Porter was 65 pounder, and them guys is really little guys.
Let me let my co-host Kurt get up in there. I know he wanted to ask you some questions. Go ahead, Kurt.
Bernie, do you think the Spence and Crawford fight will happen, in your honest opinion? Do you think it's ever going to happen?
Man, I want to say yes, because I'm thinking no, because I don't understand why this guy don't want to fight this guy. Why is this guy bringing up so much other stuff? Like the first comment of the day. This is bigger than money. This is Superman versus Batman type shit. That's what type of shit this shit is. And not only, like I'm saying, my partner was talking to me last night, and they really just be chilling. And he was just like, man, bud, he ain't never fought nobody like a top American star. And he said, he ain't never fought no Americans. I'm like, yes, he did. And he said, then I'm like, oh, you right. He didn't. He ain't fought no top American like everybody knows. So, I mean, I want to see the fight, and I don't understand why Errol Spence is like that, bro. After being everything that he did and all that stuff, I mean, and it's not like he shut out in the fight. He has a chance in the fight. I mean, he got everything to go for. Why wouldn't I want to be the man, bro? I just don't understand. I don't understand. All we want to do is turn up. Lord bless us. Who don't want to have a good time? That's turn up. So you see Tank? He relished in the moment when he kicking it in this. And man, come on, man. Why not? Why not, bro? That's the biggest fight. All the players, all the hustlers, all the man.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this about Bob Errol, man, because my father schooled me about Bob Errol ever since I was 7 years old. Bob had a lot of faith.
Who is your family in the business? Who? Because I know you, Larry Hazard's nephew, right? Blue Blood.
Yeah. Larry Hazard, my uncle.
Oh, whatever. Yeah. I mean, I always just watch Larry Hazard because I watch boxing, so I know the judges. I know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But who is your affiliation, boss man?
Oh man, I grew up in the boxing gyms in Newark, New Jersey, so I know a lot of fighters, judges.
Okay.
Larry Hazard, fighters like Dottie Bumpers and Rocky Lockridge. I can go on and on. Lenny Shaw boxing gym, Tony Ayala. Before he got in, he had problems. But I want to say this about Bob. Bob Errol had confidence in black fighters when he had the Haglers and the Hearnses, and he was promoting those fights. But Bob was a lawyer who, turned boxing promoter. And I just felt that he was holding Terrence back because this is what happened. After he had Miguel Cotto, Puerto Ricans was fighting on a Puerto Rican Day parade, the Cottos. And then when he saw Manny Pacquiao shoot up like a meteorite, he kind of put Cotto to the side and started concentrating on Pacquiao. Terrence does well in Omaha, Nebraska, but I just felt he lost confidence in black fighters because his thing was the Eastern European fighters like Lomachenko when he was on there, but it didn't really work out like that. The American crowd didn't really take to the Eastern European fighters. I never seen a 3-division champ who's 37-0 who's knocking out everybody. Because Terrence, as lightweight, was a boxer puncher. Now going up in weight, it's the opposite. He's a puncher boxer. He's so versatile. I got him #1 pound for pound. I got him 1, Canelo 2, and Spence 3, Charlo 4. But Jamel Charlo. But you know, I just feel that Bob disrespecting Terrence by saying, you know, he can build a house in Beverly Hills. You don't say that in public about your fighter. I don't know, because you know more than we do on the inside. But how's their relationship? Do they talk, or it's just business with Bob Arum and Terrence Crawford?
It's just like this, which I don't know why I'm seeing it so clear and everybody don't. I don't understand where's the confidence not in. Your guy is whooping everybody. He's knocking everybody out. He exudes confidence when you see him. He's he stays out of trouble pretty much. I mean, he lives, like a boxer you would want him to live. So where's the problem at? Where's the problem at? He can't secure the matches. And I mean, that's just it. I mean, I don't know what his frustration, but he can't, it's just like nobody wants to fight the guy. Nobody wants to fight him, or they want him to cut their leg off to for the money. And he might not have the money. Bob might not have the money. And as far as the thing of the Lomachenko thing, listen, I have not seen nothing different. When Lomachenko's fighting, they talk about Lomachenko when they put him up. When Buzz fighting, they do the same thing. After that, they don't mention those guys throughout the time. They don't mention those guys. If they ain't fighting, they ain't talking about them. Just like Shakur, they ain't giving a fuck about what Shakur did last week or now. It's over with. That's done. Ain't nobody, I don't know who else fighting on coming up. They ain't promoting Jamel. They ain't said Jamel, he fighting. They ain't promoting Frampton. So I didn't see no more. They had the hype on Lomachenko, but they hyping everybody. That's what they do. I mean, that's what any network, they hype them. So I don't see they hyped them over. And even Breadman and all them different people were saying Lomachenko, he's up there. He could be 1 or 2. He could be, it's different. So I don't see where they keep saying that Lomachenko was getting pumped higher. Now, who did he fight? He got the Linares fight to get the Ring magazine, but who is Linares?
Yeah, he was knocked out multiple times. Yeah, he was knocked out multiple times even before he fought Lomachenko.
I'm just saying that made him the Ring magazine lightweight champion. Now Teofimo is, he see how he's flaunting that title. He's the Ring magazine lightweight champion. So, I mean, and just like I'm saying this, it took Lomachenko. He could have been a Pacquiao in the situation against Teofimo and said no and waited his turn out and did this and did that, but he didn't. He stepped it up. So it is no different from Spence or nobody else. That's a perfect example. Even though they in-house, it's the challenge. Lomachenko knew that man was dangerous, and boy knew he was dangerous to take the fight, but he took the fight. And so if can't nobody take nothing from that, I don't know what to tell you.
One second, Blue. Hey, Bernie, you know what the Crawford and Arum situation remind me of? When Michael Jordan was at North Carolina, and a lot of people were saying Dean Smith was holding him back, and we didn't really know how good Michael Jordan was or how popular he was. He was popular, but when he got into the NBA, he just exploded, and people were saying, there was a joke saying the only person that could stop Michael Jordan was Dean Smith. Well, it reminds me of the same thing with Crawford, because Crawford is a fantastic talent, man. And, I studied Crawford, man, his versatility. And see, Freddie Roach said this. They were never going to fight Pacquiao. Freddie Roach said this about Terrence Crawford. He gave him the ultimate, praise. He said, that's a bad matchup for us. He said, what Mayweather can do, Crawford can do. That's what he said. So he never wanted to fight Terrence. And I agree with Mikey Garcia said, I don't want to fight Terrence Crawford. He jumps all over the place, meaning he couldn't deal with Terrence Crawford footwork. And Danny Garcia didn't want no part of Terrence Crawford. Now, I don't think Spence is scared of Crawford. I don't think Crawford's scared of Spence. They're two pit bulls, but it's just
why is Spence, why is he getting on that high horse then? And then this is what I'm saying too, though. The disrespect. The nigga fuck gonna say, or whatever we give him.
That's just weak shit to me, bro. I mean, that's just weak shit to me. I mean, look, I'm just or whatever we give them. That's just weak shit. I mean, that's really disrespectful, my nigga. You really want your ass beat when you talking to a nigga like you don't talk to people like that. I don't give a fuck who you is, my G. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if I earn my money, you bet not throw it to me. Motherfucker, you bet not, nigga. You better give it to me graciously, nigga. And you talking down on me, talking about like that, nigga, man. I'm telling you, that boy gonna get his ass whooped, bro. That shit y'all don't listen to. But he's saying weak ass shit like that. All right. Okay.
But that's that. Let me tell you though. But see, we got to look at it from this standpoint, right? If he's saying take a 60-40 split, right? He just recently said that it's 60-40 or 70-30, right? But he said 60-40 split, right? And that's due to the fact that why would I give up my leverage if I'm fighting a better opposition? I'm doing the bigger numbers, right? I'm bringing in more revenue, right? I'm a big fish in a big pond. He got the city of New York and the city of Texas behind him, right? So he's a big fish in a big pond, where Bud is a big fish in a smaller pond, and he's doing the numbers don't lie, so we can't dispute that. So he's saying give me 60-40 split. Floyd Mayweather took a 70-30 split in favor of Oscar De La Hoya, and he was already a 4-division world champion and doing big pay-per-views, had beat Arturo Gatti on pay-per-view, was already considered the pound-for-pound best fight in the world, him and Roy Jones Jr., but he took a 70-30 split, and he let Oscar De La Hoya choose the gloves, choose the ring, choose the date, choose the location, because what Floyd Mayweather said, after I beat you, it's all good. I'm going to be the star. I'm going to flip it. When Deontay Wilder just recently negotiating with Anthony Joshua, he said, okay, I'll take a flat fee of $12 million. I'll take a flat fee of $15 million. As long as after
you talking about just now? Talking about now?
No. Before the Tyson Fury saga, Deontay Wilder said, I'll take a flat fee of $12 million. I'll take a flat fee of $15 million. He agreed to both. He said, as long as in the rematch, you give me the same thing I gave you in a rematch.
Okay, but the thing about that is that's just disrespectful to Bud. It's just disrespectful.
How?
It's just disrespectful to say the leverage is this. You can't get around. He looking to cash out. He's a punk. You can't get around being the champ of the world or the welterweight division without fighting Bud. You know he got all the cards stacked against him, so it should be more on you. It ain't on Bud. It's on him. You know Bud really backed against the wall. It ain't really much he can do, but you can do everything. So there you go. So what you want to do is
that's not Errol. We can't blame Errol Spence for Bud backing himself against the wall.
Right. No, listen to what I'm saying. Errol Spence really backed against the wall. He looking like a pussy out here.
How?
Y'all keep trying to blame Bud. Y'all keep trying to blame Bud. You listen, they try to tell me.
How?
Man, you trying to listen, that's a 50-50 fight. Anything less than 50-50 is disrespectful. But anything less than 50-50 is disrespectful.
Bernie, he came off a horrific car accident, 14-month layoff, and fought Danny Garcia.
Who is Danny Garcia? If you break down Danny Garcia, see what I'm saying, bro? Y'all going too much. First, if you look at like I'm saying,
remember, Bernie. I'm a counter debater, so everything you say, I'm going to use against you. So remember, when you say I know you're going to say Mikey Garcia too small and all that.
No. I'm not. No, I was just saying. You saying he coming off against Danny Garcia, okay?
Right.
But Danny Garcia is a good fighter, but he's very limited. And like I'm saying, he never threw his hook in the fight. He didn't really use he didn't do shit in the fight. And he never throw enough punches. I mean, we all knew that. So like I'm saying, and then Danny Garcia is a smaller guy. He's a counter. I mean, so many different limits to that. But Spence looked it good.
So now, but see, Bernie, look, I gotta stop you there, bro.
We would have stopped him. We would have stopped Danny Garcia, bro.
Right.
We would have stopped Danny Garcia.
But styles make fights. So it's possibility, but a win is a win. So here's the thing, right? I got to stop you there. If Danny Garcia is so limited, Terrence Crawford out his own mouth said his number one option when he came to 147, his number one goal was Manny Pacquiao and Danny Garcia.
I don't believe that because he said in the conference before the Ndago fight, he wanted to come up and fight Keith Thurman.
Yeah, well, yeah, Keith. I mean, excuse me. I said,
So
man,
he might. So fighters say different things at different times. He wanted everybody. So we ain't gonna say that. Bud wanted everybody.
I meant Keith Thurman and Danny Garcia. Pardon me. I said Manny.
Yeah. Which Danny's a good fighter. Danny's a good fighter though. I ain't taking that away from Danny Garcia. But I'm saying it ain't no big feat to whoop no Danny Garcia. That's okay if you're an Errol Spence. That's okay.
You know why it's big? You know why it's big? Because he coming off of a horrific car accident that we all saw, and nobody knew how he was going to return.
And you know what? And you know what he did? And you know what, Blue Blood, that drove me nuts about him? You know how much a goofy he is? Because at the same time, after all that you went through, and because I had my little fights, and I felt exhilarating. I was not a world champion or none of that. And I felt like a million. So coming off of all that, and you still don't have no to like, shit, I can beat this nigga Crawford. I could kick his ass. I feel so good if I can come off that the way I good and I get back and stay sharp. Man, come on. All the accolades, the dreams and everything. I'm waiting to beat. I'm kicking. Man, get a man what he want, because I'm just as confident. So I'm not gonna lose none. It ain't no lose because I need this guy too. But everybody, I can whoop a million Danny Garcias. They ain't gonna give me nothing they ain't gonna give me no credit. I gotta beat Terrence Crawford.
But let me tell you where that's wrong at. I'm gonna tell you why it's wrong. Because we all agree that this is the biggest fight in the sport of boxing. Mm-hmm. So I didn't work this hard to get to be in the biggest fight in the sport of boxing to give up my leverage.
Ain't no leverage. He ain't got no leverage. He ain't got no leverage, bro.
He got the leverage.
Y'all giving him leverage. Y'all giving him leverage. He ain't got no leverage.
Errol is giving himself the leverage, bro.
No. Y'all giving him the leverage. Y'all giving him the leverage.
Bro, he fighting at Cowboy Stadium with 60,000 fans there, bro. That's you know who's giving. Yeah,
there didn't 60,000 fans at that fight. There wasn't no 60,000 fans at that fight.
At the Mikey Garcia fight, was 60,000 fans there.
It wasn't 60,000 fans. And now it was close to 40 something. And that was before you know Mikey brought them fans. Come on now. You know Mikey brought them fans. Let's see Spence. Okay, show me this draw. Let's see Spence fight Ocampo. Let's see Spence fight Ocampo in Dallas Cowboys Stadium and see how many fans he get.
He sold out. He sold out that arena with Ocampo. That arena was
sold out. Show me Ocampo. Show me with Ocampo. Okay, that's Dallas. Okay, that's Dallas. That's Dallas. That's hometown.
Everybody said Shawn Porter's not a big draw. He sold out the Staples Center in LA. That wasn't in Dallas. In LA.
Because everybody knows. Okay, wait. I'm talking about.
When he fought Mikey, he did 350,000 pay-per-views. When he fought Shawn Porter, he did 325,000. So essentially, Mikey was only accountable for 25,000 pay-per-views because he still did 325. With Shawn Porter not in Dallas, but in LA, and sold out the Staples Center was jam-packed. So bro.
You think? Come on, man. You know they was coming to see Shawn Porter get it on. You know them people is coming to see the fight.
Bernie,
you know they coming to see that.
Bernie, you don't want to give Errol his fight. You don't want to give Errol his
Listen, Blue Blood. I understand that people like Spence. No, people like Spence. No, Bernie, I ain't gonna say that people don't like
Spence, Bernie.
No, I mean, if he fought, okay. Man, you to do some numbers, you gotta fight somebody. That's just it. You gotta fight somebody with a name. That's just boxing is hard. You gotta fight somebody with a name, dude. You gotta fight somebody.
Let me ask Bernie something, Blue.
Huh? Go ahead.
Let me ask Bernie something. Bernie, in your honest opinion, when October come, I believe that's the end of the Top Rank contract. What's going to happen? Will Bud resign again or leave? Or you just don't know?
I don't know, but it looks like with all the stuff that's going on, obviously they're going to part ways. And I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't understand what would be the, for Bob. I just don't get it. because I mean, you're gonna lose fights, you're gonna lose promoter, you're gonna lose money or this and that. I don't know. I don't understand why he didn't get the chance. Why he didn't? Who knows? Maybe the Shawn Porter fight might set things straight or something. I don't know. Then they're going to say, "Oh, Terrence Crawford's a draw because he stopped Shawn Porter and he does do numbers, and then he has more. Then he has some leverage." Would you say that if we beat Shawn Porter in a great fashion, and
Absolutely.
I mean the pay-per-views, I mean, it should do well because everybody's saying that Shawn Porter's a huge threat. Everybody's saying that Terrence Crawford, I mean, it should do good pay-per-view buys then. Do
But
you
remember,
think?
Bob said he don't even want to put it on pay-per-view.
Okay, but you think Al would? Because I mean, wait a minute, he should do something for Shawn. I mean, Shawn has done so much for him. So I mean, he could do Shawn. I mean, he could, he could, hey, give Shawn, hey, Shawn, maybe this could be Shawn's chance. Put it on pay-per-view.
But check out how this works though. But check out how it works. If Shawn Porter and Al Heyman is fitting the bill, then they call the shots. So essentially, then are we going to do a 50-50 split with Shawn Porter?
Well, you got to do whatever you got to do. I can't say if that's on Bud. That's on them. How can I say if Bob Bam don't want to have nothing to do with the fight? Bud doesn't want to fight. So
I'm asking you. He should do a 50-50 split with Shawn Porter then, right?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know about that. I'm not thinking that. I'm thinking about far as when I say Errol and Spence, I'm thinking about Bud. I'm thinking about just who they are as fighters. I'm not talking about all that other stuff. I'm talking about just them as fighters. Now, Shawn Porter, I mean, he worth about $1 million, $2 million, or whatever, $1.5 million. I mean, coming off a win. But like I said, Shawn Porter he ain't nobody. He ain't beat nobody. Berto was gone when he beat him. Shawn Porter ain't beat nobody. Shawn Porter a weight bully. Shawn Porter is, I mean, like I said, Shawn Porter is a great fighter. Now look, because I'm trying to say, because I don't want to take it out of, I don't want, like I said, him and his father are great. They good for the sport. They good ambassadors. They talk well and this and that. But like I'm trying to tell you, Andre Berto was gone when he jumped on him. Them guys, Devin was small when he jumped on Devin. Devin was little. Danny was small. Come on, Broner was small. Shawn Porter was a 65-pounder in the amateurs. Shawn Porter was a 60. I've never seen somebody lose so much weight to be a contender in a division. Shawn Porter was a 65-pounder he's not even at 52. He was at 65. 65.
But that's because
he broke down to 47 because they got all these nutritionists. They got all these things that they can do for these guys to make this weight. Shawn Porter is a weight bully. Them guys he beat when he was at 52 and 54. Go back to them early fights. He was mediocre. Get out of here.
But him and Bud are close friends though.
They was all on the USA teams and stuff. You're gonna hang out with them guys. They got some that you don't get along with, like Bud didn't get along with Gary for whatever reason, and your Thomas Rowley. But he get along with Dynamite, Mark Davis. He get along with all them guys. Them all good people with Bud. He hang out with all them those top champions in the USAs and stuff. So yeah, I'm sure they friends. They get mutual respect and probably never thought they would fight each other because I'm saying Shawn Porter, you never know what he was gonna do. He was a 65-pounder. He got lucky in this shit. Now he didn't get lucky because he trained hard, but I'm saying he wasn't no top prospect coming out of no amateurs, man. He was a 65-pounder. He went to 54 and didn't do shit. I watched him on television in his about 13th fight. He wasn't looking like nothing. Come on.
But I'm saying that it was a smart move for him to get down though, because he only 5'6".
Who?
Shawn Porter.
I mean, yeah, you got to get him down to an optimal. But I'm saying he's still strong. Just because you short don't mean you ain't long and just little. But I mean, you still bigger than the next guy. You might be or whatever. But Shawn Porter's strong, but he ain't nothing. We gonna stop him, and it's on them. I don't give a fuck. I mean, I don't know. All I know when I'm talking about this stuff, I can't talk about numbers. I can't talk about none of that. I don't know. But it's one thing y'all should understand too. It's up to the fighter to get in the ring. Y'all, all these people behind them suits and ties, the fighters tell them what to do. It's up to the fighter. The fighter know what to do. The fighter know how to tell them what's going on. The fighter know that. It's if the fighters don't want to do that. The fighters know that. If y'all ain't saying it, come on, man, get out of here. What are you gonna tell you? What would the man look like telling Spence, no, you can't fight him?
if he really want to fight him. What kind of shit? How would Spence go back? Now, what kind of weak ass shit would that be? No, you can't fight him. Get out of here, bro.
No, but what I'm saying, right? Andre Ward, all of the we know the A sides, right? The A sides are just the A sides. So Errol Spence is the A side. We can't.
Errol Spence ain't no A side, bro. Ain't no Errol Spence. Ain't no A. He ain't never been no boogeyman. Y'all keep saying that. They keep like the man said the other day. He was never the boogeyman, Bud. He was never. Who? How was he the boogeyman when Bud never tried to duck him? Bud never tried to.
Bro,
how was he the boogeyman?
He was the boogeyman before Bud got to the welterweight, bro. Come on, we can't take this away from Errol, bro. You know he was. Keith Thurman wasn't trying to fight. Nobody was trying to fight Errol when he was at.
Like you said, he didn't have. Who was Errol? Who was Errol Spence? Who was Errol Spence before he beat Kell Brook? He was an up and comer, right?
Right, but
Keith Thurman was an established.
Nobody wanted to give him the work. Nobody wanted to give him an opportunity. Kell Brook chose to go to 160 to challenge Gennady Golovkin and ask for an exemption instead of fighting Errol Spence. Now, obviously,
because that was a cash out fight for him.
It was a big money fight, right?
That was a cash out fight for Kell Brook. That was okay. That was a cash out fight for him. Right. That was a cash out fight for him. If Keith Thurman was gonna get to Errol Spence for sure. He was gonna, but who was Errol Spence? Who was Errol Spence? He had man, you know, Keith Thurman had to clean up that division. And he did. When? He did what he's supposed to do. He did what he's supposed to do. He was gonna get that fight.
So Keith did what he was supposed to do, and Errol's doing what he's supposed to do.
Okay, and now he's emerged, Now come on, let's go. And like I'm saying, like I'm saying like this. It ain't
hold on, Bernie. Who was doing it first at welterweight though?
What you mean? Keith Thurman was the man at welterweight.
But you said Keith. You said that Keith was doing what he was supposed to do, right? And Errol, he was going to get to Errol, right? Now Errol is cleaning out the division, right? Terrence came behind Errol. Earl didn't come behind Terrence. So Errol should be able to say, "Yo, all right, bro."
Listen, it ain't about. Listen, Bud came up looking for smoke from a. He's a champion when he comes to division. Errol Spence was a contender. Errol Spence was a contender working his way up in the division. Bud came up to the division looking for take on challenges. It ain't about no fucking sitting around trying to prove my worth at a certain weight. Bud ain't trying to prove his worth at a weight. He's a pound for pound star. He's going to fucking fight. Man, bro. He's going to fight whoever, my nigga. Like Sugar Ray Robinson. I don't need to fight at I don't need 2 fights at light heavyweight to show I'm a light heavyweight. I'm going straight to the champion.
Bud is a 3-division champion, right? But listen, look at Errol Spence's resume. It's better than Bud's. We can't dispute that. He done beat
was Bud the champion? Was Bud the champion at welterweight before Spence?
He beat Kell Brook in the UK for the belt. He beat Mikey Garcia.
Coming off a knockout loss.
He was out the ring for 9 months.
Coming off a knockout loss.
And Errol didn't
coming off a knockout loss.
The other eye socket. He didn't break the one that was already broken. The one that was damaged.
Coming off a knockout loss.
Okay, but listen. Who's Jeff Horn? You rather a 9-month coming off a knockout loss, Kell Brook, or Jeff Horn? Jeff Horn is the one that shouldn't even been a champion.
Okay, but listen this though. So now, but listen, let me tell you, Jeff Horn was coming off his best win. He manhandled Manny Pacquiao, and then we just whooped him like ease though. But listen, he just manhandled coming off his biggest win. He just manhandled Manny Pacquiao. He don't have no interim. I don't know if he made a title disc before that or not. I don't know what he did in between that time, but he's coming off a high.
He ain't do nothing, Jeff Horn.
Okay. So he went. No, I'm saying so he's coming off a high. And then he gets dominated from round 1.
Right, but he shouldn't even got that victory over Manny Pacquiao. Everybody knows he shouldn't. He lost that fight, bro.
I thought he lost the fight, but he still gave him a hell of a lot of trouble. Manny Pacquiao was struggling in that fight. He was struggling in that fight.
But he lost.
He did, but he was struggling in the fight.
Hold on. Egas Kavalauskas gave Bud trouble.
Nowhere near. You trying to say Kavalauskas gave Bud as much trouble?
He gave Bud.
He gave Bud as much trouble as Horn did. No way, no way. He had that one good round and let it.
He had a lot of good rounds. Andre Ward was like, "Yo, I don't like what I'm seeing." Andre Ward was like, "I don't like what I'm seeing from Bud right now," and Bud got dropped. Let's be honest.
Listen. No, Bud didn't get dropped. He got dazed. He got wobbled. He got stunned. He got stunned. You could see that. But did he go down? No.
I'm not even saying when he got dropped, he got hurt, but he got dropped.
You got to get hit and go down. Y'all can't get tangled up and you go down. You got to get hit and go down. You got to get hit and go down.
Bernie, he got hit and went down.
Rewatch the fight. Rewatch it.
Now, I'm not saying he was hurt. He was more hurt against Gamboa than he was in Igis Kavaluskas. But we see flash knockdowns. But I'm saying it was a tough fight and he went down.
Man, that wasn't no tough fight after that round.
No,
listen, y'all got the Bud, y'all got the heart, y'all got the bar so high for Bud that he can't even take a punch, bro. He can't even take a punch.
It's supposed to be
the bar is so high for Bud that he can't even take a punch. That's ridiculous.
Heavy as the head to bear the crown. When Floyd took big punches, the world stopped, right? When Floyd got hit by Mosley, the world was like, whoa, right? The world stopped. When Andre got dropped by Kovalev, the world stopped.
Okay, and all that, and okay, and it's over with now, and it meant nothing, right?
No, but what I'm saying is, you saying when he gets hit a lot. Now, I say this all the time.
Bud gets hit a lot.
Yeah, he get hit a lot.
I ain't never seen him lumped up in no fights though.
No, I'm saying I think he gets hit a lot, but I think it's due to his choice, right? He choose to fight in that dogman. If he choose to box you, he won't get hit, right? Like he did Victor Postol. So he chooses to fight in that manner where he gets hit, right? It's just like Earl chooses that fight with Danny Garcia. Those rounds he lost was because he took the rounds off, right? So we know their talent in the ring can't be denied, right? If Bud don't want you to hit him, if you're not Errol Spence and he don't want you to hit him, you ain't gonna hit him. Right,
exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
So he chooses to fight these dog fights just to be exciting, right? If he chooses to fight like he did Victor Postol, right? You see, he made one adjustment with Kell Brook, and I said this. You could go back and look at it when I was calling the fight. He made one adjustment against Kell Brook. I saw at the end of the first round, he switched to southpaw at the very end of the first round. And I said it's over. Go back and look at my breakdown of it. I said once it's something clicked at the end of the first round with Kell Brook, and he switched southpaw. I said it's over. He calculated what he needed to, knew it was going to be over from that moment on. But that's just the level. That's why this is the biggest fight in boxing. That's the Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford, the biggest fight in boxing. So when it comes down to that, we got to go to. We already know what they are in the ring. So now we got to go to separate, to negotiate. You got to go to what's going on outside the ring.
No. You know what's going outside the ring? You know what's going outside the ring? They both winning, and now it's time for them to fight 50-50. That's it. Ain't no way. Bud, that man ain't accomplished. He might accomplish more in the welterweight division, but he ain't accomplished more overall. Like I said, that man ain't accomplished more overall. Them guys, y'all want to talk about.
Let me ask you this, anybody on Bud resume that you would favor to beat Errol Spence?
Anybody on Bud resume that I would favor to beat Errol Spence?
Right.
Well, probably not.
All right, so you just agreed that he did more at the welterweight division, and you know there's nobody else on his resume.
But I don't agree that. I don't think there's nobody on Errol Spence record that Bud won't beat. I think them all mincemeat fights. I think Bud washes all those guys. We're going to stop Shawn Porter so we can make that a fact. He jumped on Lamont, and Lamont was gone. Errol Spence ain't beat nobody, man. Errol Spence ain't beat nobody, man. Errol Spence ain't.
Come on, Bernie, come on, man.
Errol Spence ain't nobody, man. Errol Spence, he ain't that cold like that, bro. He ain't that cold like that, bro. He ain't cold, and he ain't even exciting like Bud. Like I said, Bud, he at least give you a little bit of. He get a little hit, and then you know he gonna switch up. So you wait. He got the excitement. So okay, he gets hit. You can't wait for the adjustment, and then he finishes business. Errol Spence ain't got no fuck. He just the same old Frankenstein motherfucker that keep on going on and going on and ain't gonna do shit. Talking about cows and chickens, talking about pussy ass shit. He don't even talk like a fighter. He don't walk like a fighter. He don't do shit like a fighter. He let Bud come up there and call him out and grab his fat. He let Bud call him out, talking about, nigga, you ain't no boogeyman, nigga. I'm chasing you. What kind of pussy ass motherfucker is that? Y'all talking about this pussy ass shit? Ain't no man gonna follow Bud around. Ain't no man gonna follow Bud around and tell him he want to smoke and it ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen.
Wait, but when he follow Errol around though,
when he every time he get at him, he good at him. He calling the man, bothering him on the telephone. He keep bothering the man 1,000 times. He keep bothering the man 1,000 times. And just like he said, when he seen him, he had to travel a football field distance just to come up. He didn't have no paparazzi with him. He didn't have no camera or nothing. He seen everybody was dancing around, so he seen his enemy and he went after him. He didn't go. He could have walked out the door and y'all never would have seen him. But he came on over there. You think he came over there for the cameras because so he could be on television? Fuck no. He came over there to see that motherfucker and tell him, let's fight, nigga. What's up with you? That's what he came to see. And old boy was still talking bullshit. And he's still talking bullshit. And he's still talking bullshit. And he's still talking bullshit.
Hold on, Bernie. But Earl came to where Bud was though.
When?
Well, you talking about when Bud had on the black and gold and when Earl had the red hood on, right?
When they was at, yes. Bud went way over there. Bud walked all the way over there. If you seen that camera, Bud was way over there and he threw his hand up and he realized it was them and he came over there. Errol Spence did not walk over there to him.
Where was the fight though, Bernie?
In Oklahoma when they went to go see Mo.
Right. Bud knew that Earl came and he knew Bud was gonna be there. Earl came there.
No, you know why he came? He came to represent Mo, because Mo from Dallas, Mo Hooker. That's why he came to fuck with Mo.
But he knew Bud was gonna be there though, right?
He knew Bud was gonna be there, and listen, Bud called him to make sure he was gonna be there. Bud went and challenged. Bud went to him. He didn't come looking for Bud and walk up on Bud. Bud came from a fucking distance, from fucking a football field mile away to come over there to get at that man.
But
that's what happened.
But that was a top ranked card though, and he knew that Bud was going to be there. He ain't have to come there.
Listen, he was coming to support Mo. He not a punk like that. Like I can't be in the room with the nigga. He not a punk like that. But I'm saying he wasn't looking for Bud. He was not looking for Bud. That's what I'm saying. Bud looked for him. He never would have walked up to Bud. He was gonna stand as long as he could over to the side. He never would have walked up to Bud and say, "What's up, man? You keep talking crazy to me. What's up? You keep talking about you want to fight." He never would have did that. No, he was not gonna do that.
Did Earl back down though?
Yeah.
Come on,
he didn't
Bernie,
say
man.
Shit. He didn't say Bernie, man. Okay, listen. And if we breaking down the whole thing the way it went, Bud went over there, grabbed the man's fat, told him you was fat. Wait, he told him he was fat. He grabbed his stomach. He know it was like steel. That's one win. He bet 100,000. He bet $1 million. I mean, he talking about he the boogeyman. He telling I'm chasing you. Spence turning his face away. Bud following him with his face, talking about I'm chasing you. Come on, bro. Ain't no man gonna be in my face, my G. Ain't no man finna be in my face where I gotta turn my head. Come on.
Hold on. But Earl said, I ain't know your number. And Bud said, now you know it. And did they talk after that though? Earl answered the phone. He knew who you is.
Listen, Blue Blood. Listen this. Okay, can you see my face? Can you see me?
I see you.
Can you see me?
Right.
So now we are two boxing analysts, and we just talking boxing, and we going at it. If I see you, Blue Blood, before we ever had this, even whatever we doing right now, this talk.
Right.
If you talking to me like Bernie, I be hear you talking about me. You keep talking about Blue Blood Sports, and I'm doing my head like this. Come on, bro. You in my space, my nigga. If you don't get away from me now, beat your. Come on, man. That right there, we're fighting. There's no way we're not fighting, and I'm not even animosity. It's just the fact that you're on me. You're on me. You want me too bad, bro. I gotta have you. You want me? I'm gonna give you then.
So Earl said, all right, give me 60-40. Let's make it happen.
See, then that's weak shit. That's weak shit. Weak shit, bro.
Hold on. But look at the flip side. Just like you saying he should say, all right, give him 50-50 to make it happen just to prove my point, right? Why don't
No,
Bud?
it's 50-50 because it's 50-50 because of who they are.
Right,
Okay,
but no,
the argument that you have, the argument that you have for Spence.
You saying this? You said that Bud should. You said Earl should say, "All right, man. Let me just prove my point. Get this dude, give him what he want, and make the fight happen." Right?
No, it ain't about it ain't about what they want. It's about what they deserve. This is a even fight. This is a 50-50 fight.
Earl deserved the biggest share of the pot. There's no dispute that.
I'm done, bro. I'm done.
Bernie, but Earl deserved the biggest share of the pot, bro.
No, he don't. No, he do not. No, he do not. They neither one of them deserves more money because of the circuit. It's not their fault. They don't deserve more money. Neither one of them. They deserve a 50-50 split. It's the fight is in the air. There's no. They need to. Man, look. Come on, and Bud is more than negotiable. That man is going disrespectful, and it's because of people like you that's putting that propaganda in his head. That's bullshit.
Because 60-40 is.
Well, listen this though. Listen this though, Blue Blood. Listen this though. Listen this though. And this at the end of the day. All this talking and you know what I'm saying is not going to be on Bud. First, let me make these points clear. First, like he said, I'm going into the Hall of Fame. I did all this stuff in boxing, yada, yada, yada. Family ate, and nobody's worrying about nothing. So I'm going to sleep at night. You can't, at the end of the day, they're not blaming Bud they're not going to blame Bob Errol. For Bud. Bud is not going to it's not Bud's fault. It's going to be on those guys' fault. Those guys need, and particularly this Errol Spence, he can't go nowhere without Bud. He going to always have a stain on his record. If you let him pass because of the money, then you know how much class you got. That man can't let that man go for no money. It's for glory and honor.
It's really the flip side though. It's really flipped. It's flipped though. It's really Bud. Bud needs Errol more than Errol needs Bud. Errol is getting the big names, bro. Bud don't.
But it ain't gonna do nothing. It's not gonna do nothing for his legacy, bro. His legacy is gonna be that he never fought Bud. Oh man,
Bud just sat with Andre Ward and did the special Relentless. He said, I don't have a big fight. I don't have a Hall of Fame on my resume. I don't have a big legacy fight. Errol Spence has big legacy fights.
No, he don't.
Yes, he do.
No, he don't. No, he don't.
Hall of Famers on his resume.
Okay, Shawn Porter was a run of the mill. Danny Garcia was a run of the mill.
Hold on.
Was a run of the mill.
Hold on, Bernie. In order for you, if you Sugar Ray Leonard, right? You can't have just Tommy Hearns. That don't make you that don't set that don't cement your history.
You don't have a Tommy Hearns though. He don't have a Tommy Hearns.
I'm saying you got to run the gauntlet. You got to fight everybody.
Okay, and listen this. Okay. And listen this. And we've ran the gauntlet. Ricky Burns is a two-division world champion.
Chris Algieri is better than
Ricky Burns.
Chris Algieri is better than Ricky Burns, Bernie. Come on, man.
You said who?
Chris Algieri. Lamont Peterson. They both better than Ricky Burns.
No. Now Lamont Peterson, yeah. But not Chris Algieri. Chris Algieri barely got through that fight with Provodnikov, bro. Come on. He barely got through that.
Hold on. And Timothy Bradley, a Hall of Famer, barely got through Provodnikov.
Okay.
He killed Timothy Bradley, literally.
Okay. Timothy Bradley fought up. Okay. He busted up Chris Algieri now. Chris Algieri was petty pitting that man and barely won that fight now. Timothy Bradley was shaking Provodnikov too. So come on.
He was boxing, but at the end of the day, he a better boxer. Look what he did to Amir Khan. He almost beat Amir Khan.
Who?
Chris Algieri.
No, Amir Khan is a bum too, bro. Stop. Amir Khan is a bum too, bro. Okay. Man, stop. Amir Khan. Listen. The niggas on the team, the niggas on the bench is good too. The niggas on the bench is good too, and they in the NBA, but they ain't the stars. They ain't the stars, Blue Blood.
Ricky Burns is better than Amir Khan?
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah. Bernie, stop, man. Stop, man. Bernie, stop. Scott, bro.
Fuck.
Blue. Let me ask
Amir Khan
Bernie
is a
something.
hype job.
Like
Amir Khan is a hype job. Amir Khan is a hype job.
He would
Amir Khan is a
destroy
hype
Ricky
job.
Burns in his prime. He would destroy Ricky Burns in his prime.
Ricky Burns was small. Ricky Burns was little, dude. Ricky Burns is a 30 and 35 pounder, dude. No, he wasn't, bro. Amir Khan was when he came out Olympics. Yeah, he was a 32 pounder.
That's what I'm trying to say. They was both. If you going fault, hold on. If you going to fault Shawn Porter for being 65 in the Olympics, then you got to give Amir Khan for being 132 in the Olympics in the amateurs.
No, but I'm saying, but when he turned pro, he wasn't a star at 130. He didn't get stardom until 140 pounds.
But that's what I'm saying. You say Shawn Porter is weight bullying. You can't say that if we're gonna go based off of their amateurs.
I'm saying at the time Ricky Burns was at his height, which is 130 and 35 pounds, Amir Khan was not at 130 or 135 pounds. Now, pound for pound, if they would have fought at the same time, Amir Khan, he can box. He got some attributes, but Amir Khan
he fought at 135. Amir Khan, he not better than Ricky. Go ahead, Kurt.
You want to ask Bernie if there's no Spence fight in 2021. In my honest opinion, I can see the Porter fight being made, and after that, providing Crawford win and especially stop him, I can see Taylor and Ramirez, the winner, moving up to 147 and fighting Crawford. That's an easy fight to make. What you think about his future opponents?
I think the Shawn Porter fight gonna happen. And I think we just gonna get rid of Shawn Porter and we're gonna see what happens. I think that's gonna put more pressure on Spence. And I don't think those guys want to fight Crawford. Those guys better stay where they at. I don't think they're gonna fight Crawford. I don't think it'll be best in Top Rank's deal to put them in against Crawford. So I don't believe those fights are gonna happen. You know, Bud is still looking real formidable right now. He's not looking like he's slipping. So I don't think they're going to put him in there with those guys. And it is what it is, you know. I mean, what can a man do? There's nothing he can do. And I keep telling y'all this. If Gary Russell couldn't get Santa Cruz, it ain't going to happen. It's just not going to happen. You can't make a man get in the ring. Blue Blood keep trying to say fight the man for free, so just so you can have a fight, but fuck, he ain't gonna do that.
I'm gonna ask you something else, Bernie. What do you think about Jaron Ennis?
I think. Listen, man. You know what the thing about these guys so much, serious business. Everybody want to have a drip too fast. Everybody want to be the superstar too fast. What happened to just being the cool one on the way up? You ain't dusty, but you just right up under. You know your time is coming. You know what's wrong with but everybody trying to shoot up for the superstar status. And the thing that's we can't stop talking about Mayweather enough. Jesus, he really dedicated himself to his craft. You see the work that he put in to actually do in the fights. Jaron Ennis, he got a lot of talent. He got a lot of flash. He got a lot of this. And let's just see what happens with these guys. But they want to move too fast. AB probably ruined it for him because he looked so good early. I mean, the uppercut of Litsu, that was big time shit. He put that man down with a huge uppercut. I mean, he was talking. He was a showman. See, that's why Brunner, he was doing both. He was showman and he was whooping ass. That's a recipe for success every time. You understand? But so I just think, they just shooting too fast. They want to go too far too fast. Instead of just taking their time and working their way up and paying homage and letting their work speak for itself. Just like let's say like like the Tiafimo thing. Come on, Blue Blood. It's a natural rematch with him and Lomachenko, don't you think? I don't hate Lomachenko. I don't mind him being confident in himself. I take my hat off to Lomachenko. People, and then you said, you know what, Blue Blood, and it's nothing too though. People forget about Orlando Salido. That's a disrespectful thing to him. I mean, to win all those fights, he did win. He won way more than he lost, and he put up hell of a fights. You can't take no. He's a crafty veteran, And for a person like Lomachenko to fight him in his second fight, that's unheard of, bro. Right now, a prospect right now, who's a prospect right now? Any of them prospects, okay, let's see the fella that Shakur fought. He would have never, the Joet Gonzalez, he would have never fought Orlando Solito. Even in 20 fights, 16 fights, 20, he would have fought Orlando Solito. You know, a Shakur would have never fought Orlando Solito in his second fight. Come on, man. So I ain't, you know, I'm not taking it. I mean, to put that on him. And then he went and fought Gary Russell in his next fight and shut him out. I can't take it away from Lomachenko, man. I think they put him up a lot of hype on him over more, but I ain't taking nothing away from him. Getting in that ring, shit.
Bernie, it was the propaganda when they start saying, you know, Tim Bradley was like, I've never seen skills like this. And the guy said, even Muhammad Ali, and he was like, Tim Bradley, the coon, he was like, I've never seen skills like this.
Yeah,
honestly,
when they
I was like, what?
When they start, my thing was, they started saying he was better than Floyd Mayweather, he was better than Pernell Whitaker, he's better than Terrence Crawford right now. I'm like, Terrence Crawford is a 3-division champion right now. What are you talking about? He ain't never even lost. He never even lost nothing. Like, how you saying that this dude is better than, he's better than Muhammad Ali? He's an anomaly. Like, come on, bro. Come on.
And Bernie, going back what you said before about we give too much to the young fighters. And remember Fast Eddie Hobson? Remember him?
Yes, sir. From St. Louis, right?
Yeah, he had real fast hands, and they say he was going to be this big thing.
IBF champion.
Exactly. There you go. You know, he boxing. And he lost. And there was another fighter. He was like, they say he was going to be like another Sugar Ray Robinson. His name was Kelsey Banks. He was like a 6-foot featherweight. He had skills, and he got knocked out in the Pan American Games, and that was it. So, you know, with the young fighters, we got to have it to go overboard, because I thought Bruno was going to be something. I got his T-shirts, and when he started losing, my wife started, you know, wiping the furniture with it. I was so disappointed. You know, seriously, I was disappointed. Because my friends, they was, hey, Bernie, they was laughing at me at the gym in Newark, where Shakur came from. They was like, what happened to your Adrian Broner T-shirt? Especially when he knocked out the Marco. I was like, yo, that's another Mayweather, yo, I'm telling you. And he, you know, he started losing. He didn't have the intangibles. It's very important for a fighter to have intangibles.
It is. And then it's another thing too, though. You know, I believe it's another thing for fighter to have intangibles, but sometimes, you know, fighters is human beings too, you know, and he did have all those skills, like I say, but man, you know, when you out there living and you having a good time and all reading all your press clippings, it can easily go down, you know, your dedication and your focus can easily take away from that. And like I'm saying, he went up in a higher division. They mismanaged him, and his dedication didn't breed that type of leap. What he was doing, you know, his dedication didn't breed that. So they, after 47, they should have brought him back down to 30, 35. They should have reined him in or let him go party and get all his rocks off, and then come back to, because he was a something you can sell. Broner gonna sell if he fight nobody. That's an attraction. Broner, we gonna watch Broner. He didn't have to fight nobody, so it don't have to be a Spence Bud fight to watch Broner, because we want to see what Broner gonna do. He can fight a no-name motherfucker, and everybody gonna go out to see Broner. Is that true?
That's
so,
fair.
So what I'm saying too, and it's rare to find. It's rare to find Adrian Broner. You know, he's still right now, just because of the way he talk, just because, you know, he'll say something good that sound positive, or he still has basis, meaning good stuff, whatever he say, even when he being funny or whatever. So he can talk. Keith Thurman, one of them good talkers too. So I mean, you know, it's just different things. You know, a fighter needs to have, and we jump off the bandwagon too. We dog each other out. You see how we did Nate Robinson? We dogged him out. You see how we did each other. You see how we do each other. And this is another thing that hurts us as a to say that we don't support our own. You know, that's one more thing. It's like I say, we had all the top people that was somebody that has clout in our culture, we dog Nate Robinson out, and Nate Robinson a dog. You know, he hurt himself jumping in the ring, but we didn't have to kick him.
Yeah, we gotta give him
So,
props.
That's true.
You know, and so
sport of boxing, man.
they had AB on the thing. They hate AB, but I love AB because AB real. They had AB on there with the sparring or whatever, and all the comments, I read the comments, and everybody hating on AB.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Right.
But people want to see him do so good. It hates him. They hate him just because, I don't know, the fascination that people have. I don't, you know, it's just so many dynamics to this thing, man. I don't know. The human body, the human psychology is just, I can't say. I don't know.
That's a fact.
I agree.
But we got to get up out of here, fellas, man.
Man, it's excellent talk to y'all, man. I love talking boxing. I can talk anything with y'all at Blue Blood. Listen to this, though. What I want you to, you know, I understand what you're saying about everything, but that's the thing that we need to get away from. We need to, and listen, you know, it don't serve my ego none for you to agree with me, man. I just want you the bigger picture. Listen, those guys are rich. You know, fuck you, Spence. You're rich. You know, Spence don't give a fuck about you, so why should you give a fuck about Spence? I'm saying that. Bud is my friend. Bud is my close. I grew up with Bud. It's like he said in the movie. Mickey Man don't give a fuck about you, so why you give a fuck about Mickey Mantle? Listen, Spence, I don't give a fuck. I want you to fight this man. I don't give a fuck how many motherfucking you did. That's what my thing based on you about. I will never feel solidified about you, and you know that, Blue Blood, until he beat Crawford. You know that. You know Spence is a good talent, but he's always going to be under until he beat a Crawford. But Crawford is so dynamic. You just know he's special. Crawford is just special. The things you said, it just transcends boxing. The things you talk about Crawford transcends boxing. Spence don't do that. Okay.
Why not? Spence do it. They got the same skill set.
Spence can't box as good as Bud.
Spence don't. Spence don't. He don't switch from southpaw and orthodox, but he
still can't box good as Bud. He can't move good as Bud. He can't change direction good as Bud. Shit, he don't throw his punches with no speed as good as Bud. Get the fuck out of here. He ain't got shit on Bud. Huh?
He get the job done.
He ain't knocking nobody out.
When you know, like when you move up in level of competition, right? The knockouts go down. We know that. Mike Tyson moved up in competition, knockouts went down. Only one person moved up in competition and still dropping or knocking down people is Deontay Wilder. That's it.
Let me see. You might got a point on that, Blue Blood. I can't go on. I don't know who knocking people out right now. Who's knocking people out? Yeah. Bud knocking people out. Them boys but them boys is top contenders. They ring rated. He beating ring rated fighters. He beating ring rated fighters, and he knocking them out.
They ain't on the level of Shawn Porter, Danny Garcia. They ain't on that level.
They ring rated fighters.
Yeah, but they ain't on that level. We know that. We know it's level. They ain't on them. They ain't on that level. Danny Garcia is a unified 2-division world champion, man. Come on.
Okay, let's break down Danny Garcia. All right.
He's got his opportunity.
Let's break down Danny Garcia.
Right.
He beat Eric Morales, Eric Morales was a 26-pounder, 22-pounder, way past it when he beat him for that WBC title. But he had the Hispanic fan base. Let's not knock that out. Or the connections.
Mm-hmm. So
he got that fight. Eric Morales was faded, gone past. That's his first world title. His best win is Amir Khan. Lucas Matisse had already been outboxed by Devin and Zab Judah, clearly. Devin didn't get that much credit for beating him, neither did Zab. But Danny got so much praise for beating Lucas Matisse. Danny Garcia, who did he beat? He beat a faded Guerrero for the WBC title and welterweight. He didn't make no title defenses. He gave good accounts of himself, and that's it.
But you gotta understand though, Danny was he was the underdog in those fights. You see what I'm saying?
Underdog don't mean nothing, Blue Blood. Come on, how was he the underdog?
He
you know what?
He defied the odds in all those fights.
He didn't defy no odds. He didn't defy no odds whooping on no fucking none of them guys. Eric Morales, he was gonna torch him. Zab Judah, he was gonna torch him. Matisse said he was gonna torch. Come on, man.
Matisse was supposed to beat him. Amir Khan was supposed. It was supposed to be a cherry pick for Amir Khan, a tune-up fight for Amir Khan.
I don't know how that was.
And he ended up getting knocked out. You know what I'm saying?
He was getting his ass whooped though too. He was getting his ass whooped in that fight too. Oh boy, was beating the fuck out of him. Amir Khan was beating the fuck out of him.
Khan was winning the fight. But what I'm saying is, you know, at the end of the day, Danny Garcia is still a viable option, man.
He's a viable option. He's a viable option.
That's what
He's a viable option, but I mean, his skill set is what it is, and it got him to this point. Crawford is way more of a dog, way more explosive than them guys, way more everything than them guys, and they all ducking ship and finding every fucking reason to not fight them. And it's on you. You should be scolding them to the fire. You should be looking at them. You should be looking at them as boxing fans and scold them guys.
Shawn Porter want to fight him? We just
we've been to stop Shawn Porter. I can't wait. And you never grill Shawn Porter.
But you can't say they don't want to fight him. Keith Thurman wants to fight him.
No, he don't.
How? We just
everybody talking.
If you can give Amir Khan $7 million, you can negotiate Keith Thurman down from $10 million. Keith Thurman said that if they would have negotiated, they didn't even start. That's the first rule of business. You start at the highest and negotiate down, right? When we go to a store and they go to buy something, they start with the highest number and then we work them down. Keith Thurman said, I threw out a number. They ain't even negotiate. They laugh. And then Bomac said, tell Keith Thurman to send us the contract with a boatload of money. So Keith Thurman is the A side or Bud is the A side?
Listen, I don't know why Bo said that, but this is what I'm trying to tell you.
That's what Bomac said.
Okay, listen, I don't know what Bomac said, but I'm just talking rationale. If I go and I want to purchase something, and they want this much for it, and I don't have that much or I can't afford that much, the goal is to get me as close as that. So if Keith Thurman would have said, well, give me $7 million, it probably would have happened.
Yeah, but
he should have came in there. He should have came in there talking correct right off the rip.
But see, we can't say that though, because Keith Thurman is a higher profile fighter than Amir Khan. So if you gave Amir Khan $7 million, I ain't coming in asking for $7 million. You better give me a higher number.
Listen, if they gave Amir Khan that, I'm telling you, because they couldn't get nobody else. I'm telling you.
But this one,
why else? What? Listen this though. Why else? Why is there's? Listen, come on, man. You listen. Think about what you're saying right now. Just think about this. Think about this. Why in the fuck, as any businessman, would he give? Why would he do that when he had Keith Thurman there? What kind of bit? That's like shooting your own toe off. Why would he do that? That's one thing. You know, if we don't do nothing else, since you can go into Bob Arum's office and talk. But why? I want to find out. No. Listen, because I want you to understand this. Since you be reporting all this stuff, find out every detail you can about why. What was the timeline? Why would he do that? Why would he sit here with this man and what get in his inside his mind? What would make you possess you to figure out to pay this man more money than this man? Tell me what would possess you to do that? What would do that?
Because Bob don't believe in Bud talent. He don't believe he'll draw.
So Bob, we would pay out the nose. We would pay out the nose. We would pay out the nose to keep a fraud going. We would pay out the nose. We would listen, Blue Blood. Listen. So you saying Bob would rather pay out the nose to keep a fraud going instead of paying out the nose to cash out? Right. Then he can be done with. Then he can be done with Bud if he gets whooped. Because if he doesn't believe in him, and Keith Thurman is a viable fighter, he gets whooped by Keith Thurman, then he can throw Bud to the side. He don't have to worry about losing money. Why would I keep putting something into something that's that if he's not making money already, why would I put him in a situation that does not look profitable? Something has to happen.
But that's what I'm saying. But Bob just came out and said, but this is what I'm saying. Bud got to hold these people accountable. He got to hold Bob and Bomac. If Bomac is saying, Bomac is his trainer, his friend, his longtime manager, trainer, everything, right? So
that's just what he said. You can't keep going off what people say.
But I'm saying, if Bomac is your manager and Bob is your promoter, and they turning out Keith Thurman saying he's pricing himself out, then it's up to Bud to turn around and say, bro, y'all got to make these fights. What's going on? You see what I'm saying?
Listen. Bud is saying he wants the fights. It's up to Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman didn't listen. Now, what kind of sense that make? He come up there and ask for 10 million. Listen. Keith Thurman, you just want to take Keith Thurman word. Keith Thurman go in there and ask him, I want 10 million. They laugh. He turn around and walk away. He gonna come back and say,
I'm not taking Keith Thurman word. I'm taking Bob Arum's word. He's the promoter. And Bomac confirmed it, and so did Bob Arum. That's not Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman just doubled back and said, they ain't even try to negotiate with me when I gave him a number. That's what Keith Thurman
tried to negotiate. Did he try to negotiate?
But he can't negotiate if the promoter and manager don't give you an opportunity to negotiate. He can't do it. He
did. There was no opportunity. Listen, negotiation starts when you come and ask for 10. Okay, you don't want to give me 10.
And then it's up to Bomac and Bob Arum to say, well, listen, let's talk about this. We can give you this. But if I cut the phone lines off and say, oh man, you came in here asking for 10, I ain't talking to you no more.
No,
then now Bud got to go back.
No, I know. But listen.
Back and say, you know what Bob Arum said? You know what he told me? And then he said it on record. He said, I don't want to negotiate with Al Heyman for nobody but Errol Spence. So if I'm Terrence Crawford, I'm like, hold on, man. You holding me up. I'm 33 years old, bro. You leaving me on the shelf.
Okay, so listen in.
That's what you did.
Now listen to this.
That's what they did by doing that. You gave Errol Spence all the leverage now. Because now I know you need me. The only person they're willing to do business for is me. So now I can demand the moon and the stars now. You done told me it's me or nothing. It's like
in that situation, but this then you understand where Bud's coming from. In that situation. But Bud don't give a fuck about Errol Spence, bro. He don't lose sleep over fighting Errol. Listen. That's the thing, though. That's the thing. Listen, that's the thing. Bud don't give a fuck about Errol Spence. Y'all can talk y'all ass off about Bud. And like I'm saying, he gonna go to sleep at night. He gonna eat good. His family gonna ride in his boat. He gonna go fishing. He gonna make sure everybody's good. And he gonna stay not smoking and drinking and living his life. So it's not on him. He's not pressed for that. Errol Spence, his whole hype is behind Bud. He wouldn't even be that much hype if it wasn't for his association with Bud.
Bernie, that's false, Bernie. Errol Spence's name was already big when he was talking about fighting Keith Thurman and all that before Bud even came to the welterweight division.
No, you know what he was doing? It's just like this. His name was big in the boxing world. His name
was big outside.
But his name ain't big. His name ain't big outside the boxing world. So we got plenty of prospects. Verdejo was a big name.
His name is
Verdejo was a big name. Verdejo was a big name.
Hold on, but Bernie, outside of the boxing world, his name is bigger than Terrence Crawford. That's a fact.
His name is bigger than Terrence Crawford?
Yeah, that's a fact.
I don't know.
It is.
I don't know. I don't know. I ain't gonna say that. He might be seen in circles. He might be seen in more, because he's in them bigger towns, but I don't know.
If you don't listen, he a big fish in a big pond. Terrence is a big fish in a small pond. Errol got New York and Texas behind him. Errol is more known outside of the sport of boxing than Terrence Crawford. Because guess what? Brandon is everything. Just like you said, he's seen in the circle. Seeing is believing.
I don't see his brand. I don't see him being bigger. I don't want to see that. I don't see it. I don't know. I don't see that. I just don't see Spence being. I don't see it.
How, Bernie? Look, the proof is in the numbers. Terrence Crawford did 2 pay-per-view. And we can't say it's the promoter. If we say it's the promoter, then that's on him. That's nobody's fault for his. You see what I'm saying?
He can't get no fight.
We ain't talking about the. We know the skills in the ring. But I'm saying outside of the ring, what Bob Bam say?
Why would they know more? Why would they have no Spence more than Bud? I don't understand. What does Spence do more than Bud? Better than Bud.
Let me talk to Bernie.
Go ahead.
It's his brand. When I say brand, like it was very smart for Spence to line himself up with the Cowboys, and plus he, friends with popular rappers, and you have to factor in where he's from, which is the state of Texas, which is a hotbed of boxing. Plus it has a big history compared to Omaha, Nebraska. So that's what Spence did. To get a leg up on Terrence. Now in the ring, like Blue said, it's 50-50, but outside the ring, because what Errol done, then is Errol. But I just want the fight to be made, man. Boxing needs this fight. It's a Leonard Hearns, man.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, okay, I see it because he signed the Cowboys and all this.
Yeah, he just branded. His brand is just bigger. That's what I'm saying. His brand is bigger.
I don't see how that make him bigger, because with the Cowboys ain't shit. Who the fuck is the Cowboys? Cowboys ain't won shit. Cowboys ain't won shit. So what the fuck? That's just a fucking name. What? Who the fuck is the Cowboys? Now I'm saying, who the fuck is the Cowboys?
Hey Bernie.
Because they got a big ass stadium next to somebody. Get the fuck out of here.
Hey Bernie, I hate the Cowboys. I can't stand the Cowboys. I'm a diehard Steelers fan. I'm not even saying that because the Cowboys, because Miz was the Cowboy. People like the Cowboys. But I'm saying this: the fucking Cowboys ain't winning shit. So who the fuck is that? Because they got a big stadium. He lined up with the Cowboys. Who is the Cowboys? When the last time they won something?
Bernie, they're America's team. They're the biggest brand in sports.
So you know what? But you know what all this stuff says to me, Blue Bud? That's propaganda, bro. That's he's not a bigger star. That's a perception that he's a bigger star.
I'm glad
there's a perception. There's a perception that he's a bigger star, but he's not a bigger star. Errol Spence is a cold goofy. He don't even Errol Spence is, man.
You gotta know how to. You gotta know. So this is what I'm saying. Why is Floyd Mayweather the biggest star? Because he branded himself outside the ring. And Floyd Mayweather fight anybody, nobody's getting 50-50. Because his brand outside the ring, right?
But his brand is a lot of different things. Floyd Mayweather's brand is a lot of different things.
That's what, Floyd why Oscar De La Hoya with the A side? Because of his brand.
No, wait. But Oscar De La Hoya, he was the thing or two about Oscar De La Hoya was knocking people out. So like I try to say, for all the shit that Floyd Mayweather was jealous of Oscar De La Hoya was knocking people out.
And so was Floyd.
Oscar De La Hoya was bringing the Latino women and the fans to the fights, and he was exciting in the fights. Mayweather was fighting good fights, but he wasn't stopping those guys. Oscar De La Hoya was aggressive. Mayweather was more moving. He was still throwing a lot of punches, but he was moving back. Oscar De La Hoya was going after them guys. And of course, the Latino fan base, they follow you. And like I said, he had the women too. He had a huge fan base following him. So I don't think it was Oscar De La Hoya that did that for himself with his style of fighting. It was nothing that Bob Arum was doing. Bob Arum just saw a ticket and he ran with it. It's just like that's just what that is to me. Mayweather was jealous.
But Bernie, check this out.
Go ahead.
Fights on ESPN with Top Rank, right? ESPN ranks Errol Spence the best welterweight in the world.
You said ESPN does?
Yeah.
They said Errol was the best welterweight.
He's the best welterweight in the world. They ranked him number 1.
Okay.
So this is what I'm saying. So he's just the biggest star. And so 64.
That don't mean he's a bigger star. I don't understand. I'm not saying he's the. I don't believe that he's the bigger star though. I don't believe he's the bigger star.
Bernie, if I sell more tickets than you and anything, I'm the big star.
I mean, but listen this though. But I'm trying to take. I mean, see you. I know you trying to say it ain't. But it still is. Where am I at? Where am I at? Where am I at? If I can't get to the people, then I can't. Of course, I can't sell.
But again, whose fault is that?
Listen, and then so my point to you is this. My point to you is this. You cannot permanently say. You cannot say for a fact that if he was signed with PBC, that he would get the fight. You cannot say that. Now listen. You just listen. Wait. You cannot say that. And now listen. The 2 fighters that you said that this boy already fought. They didn't want to have nothing to do with Bud. And listen, they can't make it, no matter if he signed with PBC, he can't say, Mikey, get your ass up there and fight Bud Crawford just because he signed with us. He can't do that. He can't do that. So you can't say just because he signed with them, you can't say that. You can't say that.
Hold on, but initially Errol wasn't getting the fights either, but he getting them now.
Listen, he got the Mikey listen, this is what I'm trying to, and this is another thing too though. His breakthrough fight was Mikey Garcia. Everybody know Mikey Garcia should have fought that. You knew he didn't have a chance in hell. Spence was a bitch because he should have stopped him. See, that's how I don't know. He should have put the fucking pedal on that motherfucker. If come on, he should have put the pedal on Mikey and stopped him if he wanted to be a star. He went out there and fought a distance with that man. Come on, man. There's no man. Come on, Mikey Garcia should have fought Lomachenko. He would have had that same spotlight that Teofimo. He would have been bigger. He didn't want. He was too fucking pussy to fight Lomachenko. He didn't want to lose. Y'all keep them boys are such suckers over there, man. Come on, man. It's the writings on the wall. The man didn't want. That was a gimmick fight.
Lomachenko turned down Mikey though, bro.
Man, no.
Mikey rolled up on Lomachenko, and Lomachenko turned the fight down. You forgot?
No, he didn't. Show me that. No, he didn't.
Mikey rolled up on Lomachenko at his set, at his video set, at his shoot, and said, "Let's make the fight." Lomachenko didn't want to make the fight.
No, bro.
Yes, he did.
No,
he said he didn't want to go up to 35. He wasn't ready to go up to 35.
No, okay, listen. Wait. Lomachenko was the lightweight champion when Mikey Garcia had the WBC belt. He gave. All right, look it up, Blue Blood. Look it up.
Bernie, when Mikey Garcia rolled up, remember, he rolled up to Lomachenko. Remember, you got to take into account, Mikey Garcia just had a 2-year bad split with Bob Arum in top rank. He rolled up to Lomachenko, and he said, what's good? Make the fight. I'm a free agent. Lomachenko said he had other plans. That's when you got the picture of Lomachenko sitting in the chair. Mikey Garcia rolled up on him. Right?
No.
That's a fact. That's a fact, Bernie.
Mikey Garcia had the WBC title and Lomachenko had the other titles. It was going to be for undisputed. He ran away and fought Spence.
No.
Point blank period.
He fought Robert Easton. He went to 140 first, bro. He didn't fight. He didn't go straight to 147. He fought Adrian Broner. He fought Sergey Lipkin. He didn't go straight to 147. He tried to fight Vasyl Lomachenko. Lomachenko didn't want to fight.
Man, no, that ain't true. Bro. No, that ain't true. I'm not gonna argue with you already. Listen, that man had the WBC title. And,
we won't know if Bud didn't even give them. Let's say this, right? Even if he didn't get the Spence fight, would he be in better position to fight better fights? Without Spence fight, he still would be in position to get better fights than he is with Top Rank.
Like I said, I can't say. I cannot. Listen.
So you got to give yourself.
If we fought them PBC fighters before, ain't no reason why we shouldn't fight them again. If there's no other way.
Yeah, but you're talking about those PBC fighters was a high level fight. Now you asking 2 networks to fight, do consistent business with high level, high quality fights. those fights that he fought wasn't high level fights, so they ain't mind doing those business. You ain't at Fox and ESPN ain't gonna come together on a consistent basis to do these big fights. We know that. That's not gonna happen. Because
y'all keep saying that. Listen, y'all keep saying that. It's the fighters. The fighters need to the fighters need to say what they want. It's the fighters. It's them guys.
So then you know
it's those guys. They don't want the fight.
So that's what I'm saying.
It's them guys, man. Blue blood.
Okay, so Errol Spence is in the minority. I mean, Terrence Crawford is in the minority, right?
That's right, because he won't want to fight. They don't want to fight.
The majority of the no. Listen to what I'm saying. The majority of the quality welterweights are on the other side of the street. Mm-hmm. It only takes him to exit one. He is a free agent, and his promoter said he's done with him. His promoter said, "I'm done with this dude. I don't even want to negotiate." What did Bomac just say a couple of days ago? He reached out to Bob, and Bob wouldn't even answer him. He didn't want to even meet with him. He said he was done. This is what Bomac just said. So this is what I'm saying. So why are you staying loyal to them when you can give yourself the opportunity to make these big fights on the other side of the street? But you staying stubborn and staying stuck in one position where you can't get these big fights, and you rather yell.
I don't see where he's staying stubborn. I don't understand that. You know
what Bud just said? I never said I was going to leave Top Rank. I wanted to stay loyal to Top Rank and get as much money with Top Rank. So you staying stuck with Top Rank?
When he just say that,
you don't want to make the fight because you're not even putting yourself in position to make.
He just said that. He just said that.
That's what he just said.
When he said that.
Last Wednesday, I believe.
Last Wednesday, he said, "I never said I was gonna leave Top Rank and yada yada yada."
He was on Sirius XM radio with Akim Barak.
Yeah, but you know what? Listen to this though, too, Blue Blood. We can go on back and forth, and the facts still remain. I don't understand. Where I just don't get it. I mean,
Bernie, you don't want to admit Errol. You don't want to give Errol his credit. Hey, Bernie, let's just agree. Errol is.
To me, he not a bigger star. But with all you saying about this and that, I mean, I guess you got that's your argument. But to me personally, Errol Spence ain't worth 2 fucking cents. I mean, like I say, he don't walk like a fighter. He don't talk like a fighter. He's acting like a prima donna. He's not acting like he's grateful or blessed or nothing. He tried to shit on my guy after we gave him constant, our hearts went out with him for the car accident and this and that. They tried to exploit what he said about the screws loose because the man disrespectful saying 70-30. I don't got no respect for Errol Spence, and I can't say what Bud should do as a man.
No.
I can't say, but I just can't wait till we beat his bitch ass.
If Errol beat Manny Pacquiao, it has 3 belts, another successful paper. So we got to look at this. The numbers don't lie. He did right now. He's at nearly 1,910,000 pay-per-views. His pay-per-view. The Terrence Crawford is 210.
You know what? And you know what, Blue Blood? At the end of the day,
700,000 more pay-per-views than Terrence Crawford.
You know what? I can't say. For me, you damn right. You damn right. I'll take whatever I could to beat that motherfucker's ass.
That's what
I'll do whatever I can to beat that motherfucker's ass. Listen, you know what? I can't say what Bud should do because that's Bud. I can't say what Bud should do. But the way he acting, I mean, I can't wait to see his bitch ass get down. I can't say it. I can't wait to see his bitch ass on the dirt. I can't wait to see Errol Spence. I don't give a fuck. I can't wait. I don't give a fuck. I'm not even an Errol Spence fan. I mean, I thought he was all right at first, but the cockiness that he didn't show, the disrespect that he didn't show, because they act cool. If we cool in this respect, you don't talk to a man. You don't whatever we give him. Man, we don't need you, bro. The people can talk all they want. That's another thing. The people, we can talk 1,000,000 times. We can so much shit about Bud, But every night he go back and he look at them Ring Magazine belts. Every night he go back and look at them Undisputed Championships. Every night he know his bank account is good. Every night he know his family is good. Every night he know he stepped into that ring and gave his all and did whatever he could. And he can go to sleep at night on that. So you know what I'm saying? I mean, these Spence,
but Bernie, same thing though.
get that bitch ass nigga out of here. I can't wait to
Come
wipe.
on, Bernie. Bernie, come on, man. You don't want to give Errol his props, Bernie.
The nigga all right. That's what I'm saying. He all right. I'm
Come on,
as
Bernie,
a big
man.
on my mind. He don't even have a
Bernie, look.
Spence can't
You gotta
even talk,
look
bro.
at the flip side, though.
Spence can't even talk, bro. He was entertaining. You know when he was entertaining? When he was drunk, back there talking about with Tank and talking
Bernie,
with Tank.
Bernie, on the flip side, right? Errol Spence, people could say the same thing about Bud. Who you beat? You 3 division champion, but who you beat?
Okay, and listen this. Okay, and all that comes to accumulation of, okay, well, get your bitch ass in there and let's fight. Not no money. Not no money. Wait, not no money. Not no money, Blue Blood.
No, you can't.
All right.
Dismiss that. We
See
can't
what I'm saying?
dismiss that.
I know.
We can't dismiss that. Listen,
It's always something. It's always something.
At the end of the day, we gotta look at this. If it's not about money, then Terrence Crawford just take the 60-40.
No, if it's not no, that's a 50-50. If it's not about money, if it's not about money, then it's a 50-50.
So Bernie, from
if
this
it's not about money,
hold on. If Terrence Crawford says it's not about money, but then Errol said, okay, 60-40, and then Terrence Crawford say, no, it got to be 50-50, then I can say Terrence Crawford don't want to fight.
No, that's disrespectful, bro.
How?
That's disrespect.
The numbers don't lie.
You talking about numbers, my nigga. You talking about numbers, my nigga. And my numbers is the motherfucker in the Hall of Fame going for numbers? Fuck no. Fuck no. Arturo Gotti in the Hall of Fame. He in the Hall of Fame for comeback knockouts.
But we got to look
Hall
at this.
Hall of Fame is an accomplishment. We agree. Listen, he was a unified champion at 100. Listen, he was a unified champion at 130 and 135 because we had the Ring magazine also. We had every single belt at 140 pounds. Every single belt. And we're the welterweight champion of the world right now.
But who he beat at 40 to though, Bernie?
Who did old boy beat?
And I'm saying, if I'm Errol Spence, who did he beat for the
Let me tell you who we beat. Let me tell you who we beat.
Go ahead, Ricky Burns.
Let me tell you who we beat.
Julius Ndongo.
Okay. But in Ricky Burns, okay, because that's what they say. He fought. Wait. He was a 2-weight world champion. He was a 2-weight world champion. Regardless of what you say, he was a 2-weight world champion. When we beat Gamboa, Gamboa was a
Ricky Burns,
he was a WBO.
He's a 3-division champion, but Ricky Burns is not on the level.
Okay, I'm saying when Bud beat him, he was a 2-division world champion. So that speaks volumes more because the guy he beat for the 40-pound title wasn't bad. That Relica guy wasn't bad. So Burns, that makes him look even better. Okay, so we beat a 3-weight world champion in him.
But he beat Ricky Burns at 35, though.
You said what?
He beat Ricky Burns at 35.
Okay, right. I'm talking about his body of work. You saying who did he beat? So I'm saying this. You talking in the Hall of Fame.
But we talking about who he beat at 40 to become undisputed.
Okay, and Dago was undefeated. Had knocked out the guy he knocked out was undefeated. So Ndongo knocked his guy out in the first round to win his world title. He knocked out an undefeated guy to win his world title. He beat another guy that was undefeated, I believe, and unified the titles. Was it? He might have beat Ricky Burns. So he unified the titles, and then Bud beat him, and then Bud beat Postal. We knocked out Delorme. They had a lot of hype on Delorme. So listen, what I'm saying. This dude, though, okay, you could say, but we making it look easy, along while accomplishing something. Along while accomplishing something, those guys were the best of the best. Those guys held the title. Though the guy was undefeated, that guy had been a 2-division world champion. That guy had unified the championships. Victor Postol was undefeated. He was feared. We beat him. I mean, so listen, no boxers ain't superstars like that. It takes a whole lot for a motherfucking boxer to be a superstar. So knock it off. There's plenty of good fighters out there.
That's what I'm saying. Any of those guys better than Mikey Garcia?
Man,
Mikey Garcia was a 4-division champion and was undefeated.
And a lot of hype. Mikey Garcia's a lot of hype.
39 and
a lot of hype.
Okay, so we can say Thomas DeLorme, all these dudes was a lot of hype. Who Ricky Burns beat in the state?
I mean, I'm just saying what he did. I'm saying Mikey Garcia. I'm not saying Mike Garcia is not a good fighter, but I'm saying the hype that they're doing. His timing is so good. His technical skills. Mikey Garcia basic as fuck. He may make it work for him, but he basic as fuck. He don't have no real
Hold on. He beat Orlando Toledo. You gave Lomachenko credit for Toledo. He beat Orlando Toledo, right? Okay. He beat Adrian Broner. He beat Robert Easter. He beat Sergey Lipinyak. Mikey Garcia beat a lot of great fighters, bro. If we're gonna give Arturo guys,
I'm not saying listen, Blue Blood. I'm not saying Mikey Garcia made a good fighter. I'm not saying he's not a good fighter, but I don't think he'd have been great in all the eras. I think he came along in a good era. I think they picked his fights for him well. I think AB should have beat his ass and came back and he should have been a star. He had the ability to beat him, but AB for whatever reason he let me down. And then E-Bunny went out like a bitch and let him beat him. So both of the homies that got whooped by this fucking basic ass. Mike Garcia, man, he good, but man, he good, but man, Spence should have stopped him. Spence should have stopped him.
But he just won down. Hold on. But listen, we can say this is what I'm saying. It can go both ways because we can say Spence should have stopped him. But when Bird had fights, when he get hit a lot and have tough fights, then we can say Bud shouldn't even got hit. He shouldn't even got touched. He should have walked right through these.
I ain't gonna say that. Because getting hit, you can't man. You know what? It's harder to fight a guy that can't fight than a guy that can fight because he's so unorthodox. I ain't gonna say that about you gonna get hit in the fight. Ain't no question about it. You gonna get hit in the fight. But everybody goes down. Trinidad used to get dropped all the time, but he come knock everybody out. Joe Louis the same way. He get dropped, but he come and knocking them out. Don't nobody remember that shit. He knocks them out. He makes sure you don't remember that unless you got something to hate on him about. You want to have something to critique him. He demolishes those guys. And like I'm saying with Spence and Bud, listen, Spence, for all the hype that he got, give him credit. Bud, come on, man. It's a no-brainer. It's a 50-50 fight. And everybody should just be, that's just it. It's just a 50-50 fight. And
it's 50-50 in the ring, but it's not 50-50 outside the ring.
Man, I don't know. I mean, it's 50-50. See, if that's and you know what? And I really truly believe that that's just my opinion, which don't mean shit. Since he got all the means to make the fight and he won't make the fight, it looks bad on him. All the demands it's just like when I was giving the analogy about Joe Gans and battling Nelson. Joe Gans had been the reigning lightweight champion. But since the man was white and all the paydays came with the white boy was dictating terms like he was the champion. That's just bogus, you know. And like I say, if I was Bud, I don't know. I'd beat his fucking ass. I couldn't take it. I couldn't take it, but shit, it is what it is. I mean, I wouldn't back down either, though. I feel as much as he's accomplished, as much as but shit, I think Spence, he can, he gonna always have a taint on him. So he might get a lot of accolade, or he might get, he was this, but
if he go on, he gonna beat Manny Pacquiao. He go on and fight. His career still trajectory still going up.
He might, and listen to this, he might go on to do all that, but he'll never be revered as a Pacquiao, as a Mayweather, or none of that. Pacquiao, even if he beat Pacquiao, he never gonna be revered. He can beat a Pacquiao, and he gonna beat the cash cow because he beat the old faded warrior, but he's never gonna be shit until he beat Crawford. He can't beat Canelo. Now, if he could somehow manage to beat Canelo, then that would, kind of maybe even things up for him.
But since we know in the world he can't, we know that Canelo, even though you're talking about EJ is such a great star, Canelo would never drop to 60 for that supposed super fight. Nobody's saying that. He'd never, if Errol Spence was such a great superstar and such a great draw, he would never drop to 60 for that fight. Never. So nobody's talking about that.
Canelo said he'll come to 60 for Errol Spence fight.
Let's see it happen then. Let's see it happen then. Let's see him make 60 for the Canelo for the fight. Let's see. Now we're going to talk. Let's put that rest on there. Since okay, we're going to let Bud and Shawn fight, and then let's see how hopeful he is about since Spence is such a great draw. Let's see how he gets down to 160 and fights. Let's see.
All right, man. I got to give you one bit, man. I appreciate you coming through, King.
Appreciate you too, Blue Blood, man. We get
Happy
together.
Birthday.
Hey, I appreciate you too, fella. You know,
Kurt.
The other guy we was talking to,
My brother.
Love, and man, we get together, man. We talk.
Yes, sir. And blessings to your little girl on her birthday, man.
Bless Blue Blood. We went for 3 hours.
3 hours, man.
Hey, Bernie,
What's up?
it sounds like you're big on history. That's my specialty. When you mentioned Joe Gans and Battling Nelson, I was like, whoa. So we got to talk, man. I got like 12,000 fights in my library, man. So we got to talk.
I study this stuff. I studied, like if you watched my video earlier, I'm reading a book by Nat Flasher for Stanley Ketchum. I'm a history person. I was going to go to college to be a history. That was my goal. I was going to be champion of the world first. That's what I wanted to do. And then after I got done doing that, because I was going to college, right after I got out of high school, I was going to college. And I was going to be a history teacher. And then after I get through doing all that, then I was going to be a preacher. That's my goal.
Wow.
So,
We got to talk, man. We got to talk about the Harry Krebs and the Benny Leonards, man. We got to talk.
For sure. We're going to bring you back, Bernie.
Show you right. Okay, man. Whenever you want to talk, let me know. You got my number. Blue Blood got my number. Hey, you can call me anytime.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, man.
Salute
Appreciate you guys.
Peace.
Later.
Peace. I like Bernie, man.
Yeah.
I like Bernie.
You keep it 100 on his end. You know what I mean?
I like Bernie, man.
he keep it 100 on his end. Like I said, he do what he's supposed to. You know, he gonna stand behind Bud. That's his brother. You know what I mean? He gonna stand behind him, thick or thin, right or wrong. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you can't knock him off his square. I admire people like that and respect them, man.
That's a fact. Smash that like button, man. How many likes we got? Kurt, I was supposed to go pick up the stools for my kitchen for my wife, man. She texted me. I ain't even realize.
Man, you better do that, brother.
Kurt.
Yeah, I know. You better do that.
Kurt, it's 7:30, bro.
I know, man. Hey, time flies when you're having fun, man. I can listen to them all day.
Fact.
Because we're keeping the fight alive by going back and forth on these platforms. That's the great thing about it. We keeping the fight alive.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
We're promoting it.
That's a fact. Man, smash the like button, man. How we got almost 3,000 people and we only got 1.8 likes, man? Smash the like button. Get the likes to 2,000, 2K, man. Get the likes to 2K, man. Salute to everybody in the super chat. I couldn't get to everybody. Pugilist company brother says Spence versus Crawford need more time to simmer as big as this fight is. Needs to more crossover fan appeal for other sports. Bud needs PBC to help get his marketing weight up. End the story. Salute to my brother Pugilist company dropping that hundo on us, Kurt. We had a couple of big super chats, man. My brother Carolina Ryder came through, dropped the hundo on us. Salute to my brother Carolina Ryder. Andrew Swap. We had Anton Porch. He said Bob overpaid Khan but can't pay Porter equal duck to me. Slim Jim 314. He said, what big names did Bud beat at 147? Then we got a Pugilist. There's some more I'm missing, Kurt. I can't find them, but I apologize, my peopleization, man. That side of my screen, I was trying to put them up. James Kelly in the super chat 10 times over. He said, good show. Read the super chats. Salute, my brother. Salute to everybody that came in, man. It's difficult to read the super chats and So salute to everybody that came through, dropping super chats, holding us down, supporting us, supporting the grind. Carolina Rider, everybody came through. I appreciate y'all 1000%, man. I'm gonna do better, man. You know what we need, Kurt? We need a moderator, right? That's just focusing on that, Kurt.
True.
You know what I mean? Somebody that could just focus on that. You know what I mean? Give us a second, cause we start rolling, we get going, man. It's hard to stop, and break the momentum. You know what I mean, Kurt?
True.
So
I agree.
yeah, we need a moderator, somebody come in and be like, oh, we got this, and this. So, but let's get out of here, Kurt. Close us out, Kurt.
Man, what a show. We was on for 3 hours, man. We could be on for 3 more. Thanks for our special guest, Bernie, man. He a great guest, man. And thank you for all the support, the super chats, people, man. And you guys still firm. You were patient, man. And hope we delivered a great show for you, Blue. Great questions, man. And we got more stuff coming, man. And glad to be a part of it. It's been a banner year, man, and 2021 is going to be even a better year. My name is Kurt Sugar. Peace.
Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue, Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notification. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out to the entire LDBC. Shout out to New Media. Shout out to Black Media Raw. Make sure you like and share these videos. That's all we got for peace. ABN, salute in the super chat. Tomorrow, man, James Kelly in the super chat. Once again, he said all the super chats be a part of the program. Yeah, salute, man. Tomorrow, man, anybody that drops super chats, let me know if y'all all drop super chats. I missed it yesterday. Don't do it in the super chat. Just do it in the comment section, and I will make sure that we do something special for each and every one of y'all. So if y'all drop super chats today and we missed it, tomorrow, please make sure y'all let me know who dropped super chats. We missed it, and we'll make sure that we acknowledge y'all. So I appreciate y'all coming through. Much love, peace and bless to each and every one of y'all. We going. Peace.
Peace.